talking about. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Science or Satire, Team Skeptic, podcast, live stream, Fight the Flat Earth. Tony, the plot hole. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good.
Groovy. Thank you.
I'm very well, thank you.
Yes. Take time to chill yourself out before we get started with stupid.
Well, everyone knows who I am. I'm the guy with the tight shirts that shouts at flat earthers.
And does a very good job doing it. I'm PhD Tony. I have my own channel where I do occasional science presentations. And I've got a 1K sub special coming up this Saturday American time. Saturday evening European time.
Stupid global time zones, eh?
Yes. Fight the Flat Earth has agreed to appear on it, but, team...
Wait, you're letting that dick on?
Oh, I haven't. I haven't responded. I'm sorry. I was. When is it again? When is it?
It's 3 p.m. Saturday your time. You may be busy watching football. I don't know. Yes.
Sports ball. Woo.
No, that's good because I have the debate Saturday night. Well, let me double check my Twitter. I'm supposed to have a debate Saturday night on Modern Day Debates channel. And I'm going to be live streaming it to my channel as well. So, I mean, I should be good. I just need to make sure that I'm not washing my hair that day or anything else important.
Okay.
Quick announcement for me, if you don't mind. We may need to do SOS a little later tomorrow, team. Maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours later, because I forgot that I'd agreed to do a debate on Agree to Disagree. I'm taking the stance that Marvel are shite and DC are the bomb. And Conspiracy Cats is apparently taking the opposite stance. We've got 5 superheroes from each that we're pitting against each other. I've chosen Batman, Solomon Grundy, Green Lantern, Superman, and Dr. Manhattan. And he's going to have 5 superheroes to put against that. And that's at 7 p.m. tomorrow, UK time.
Can I just ask why it is that when you're comparing pieces of fiction, it's the ability of fictional characters to beat one another up that is the determinative factor rather than how good the fiction is?
No, you may not ask.
It's not okay. Because, see, now, there's no way, right? There's no way you could pit, say, Batman against half of the superpowered heroes from Marvel. There's just absolutely no way, right? He doesn't have any superpowers. That is what makes him so good. Even though he doesn't have any superpowers, he can still take out every member of the Justice League. You know why? Because he's Batman.
Can I say that I would make the same observation about Captain America, right?
Captain America has a super serum.
Yes, that puts him at the maximum of human potential, not above it. I'm just saying that I don't necessarily agree with the way you've with just pitting heroes up against one another. I think the quality of the fiction has to account.
Well, in that case, DC wins hands down because DC is so much better than Marvel.
All right, so Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand dollars. Smash that thumbs down button. Thanks you, Bella Charge. I appreciate all the support you give me. Tanner for $2 Aussie dollars. Damn it, Jesus. Damn it, Jess. Might as well said Jesus. Damn it, Jess. Finish the joke. Yes, finish it, Jess. Hurry up. Actually, Jess did. Jess told me earlier that there is no way I can continue to hide from her. It is pointless to evade her. At some point, we will smash. I suggested maybe coming around on Groundhog Day when it comes out to check its shadow. Any other day, she may be disappointed any other day. But speaking of amazing people, Nikki Daly, Triglavian Princess, welcome to the Rage Dingers. And King Crew, welcome to the Dinger Slayers. Thank you both very much for joining. And you guys out there, if you're already a member, you know what to do. Today, in honor of Jess, we're just going to go ahead and share mankinis.
Because, as we all know, the meat tubes only exist in Team's head.
Yes, no, they're real. All right.
But
Me and
I think
Tony
I
ta-
interrupted one more person that was getting to chill themselves out, though.
I'm Johnny. I'm from the plot hole. I need a bunch of subs, but that's it. It's fun. Oh, hey, here's a mini plot. Here's a mini plot hole.
When am I going to get my merch?
and then
That's so cute.
Speaking of which,
then-
I have a new line of merchandise out, so maybe go buy some at theplothole.com.
whoo-hoo.
Oh,
Nice.
I've got to get another T-shirt. Fuck's sake. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's a good one, though. It's Halloween themed, so it's a lot of fun.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
So you're sending me a T-shirt that I can only wear one day out of the year.
No, you can wear it every day you want. I mean, it's just,
Well,
the
then I just
theme.
look silly, Johnny.
No, not as silly as you already look.
Yeah, that's right. Not significantly sillier. That's the problem.
I ate a gummy
yeah,
bear.
I mean, I
That's
do have a
what-
penis on my head 365 days of the year. So
Yeah, these
Yeah,
are
I'll be right
facts. All right, basic trigonometry for 2 pounds. How you feeling, team? You dehydrated stick. That's that's a topic of conversation that we can have eventually. But right now, we'll just say that I recently had to go to the doctor to have some blood work done. Something ain't right. Don't know what it is. Something ain't right.
they found there's no blood. There's just a sticky black goo and sawdust. That was all that was there.
Well-
this confirms that he is some kind of alien, and obviously living in the Earth's atmosphere is causing him internal damage. We're trying to find out the origins of his species so that we can try and simulate the atmosphere that he's used to. But unfortunately, for now, he's just going to have to deal with the conditions that we have.
Well, it's what's really unfortunate, and I want everybody to truly know this, man. From my perspective, my production has gone down. Okay, and it's not something I'm happy with. I want to put out more stuff, but if you guys just could believe me, it's an energy effort right now. I don't feel like I'm flu-like symptoms sick or anything like that. I might have a little bit of an allergy thing going on that's stuffing me up, but for the most part, I'm not running a temperature and I'm not feeling like sick like that at all. But
Yeah.
I do have an autoimmune disease that I have to deal with, and just something ain't right. Something ain't right, and I had some blood work done. I'm just waiting on the results of it. But I do want to say thank you,
The next one,
everybody.
Rob has a good question. How do they take blood if your body's thinner than the nipple?
Well, what I do is I just they hold me up to a UV light and they stretch out my skin and they just put that under a microscope and they can see the blood cells that way. But I do want to say that thank you everybody for your understanding and for everybody that's continued to stick around and support while I'm going through these issues. It's been affecting me for about 2 months now. So
Look, you can tell everybody you're having your sex change done next week. Just get it out there, okay? It's cool. Nobody knows you.
yeah, I'm
What, is he becoming
voluntarily amputating my leg. So just so I can be a one-legged person. I'd like to see what it's like. I'll put it back on later.
Yep.
I'm a Lego piece. As long as the pieces fit, we'll be good. All right, but at the same time, man, I'm not stopping. I'm not, nothing's changing about me or anything like that. I'm getting a bit sick and tired of the flat Earth stuff, to be honest with you. I don't mind debating the topic, but as far as making created content, there's a lot of creativity that goes into it, and I feel like the creativity is being wasted on flat Earth. There's got to be a better topic to talk about out there other than, people who still believe in, the planet equivalent of a unicorn, So, but we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Let me get through these. Bella charge for $2 New Zealand because the Justice League is weak.
I mean, The Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, they kind of disagree with you, but, whatever.
All people who have to have make believe physics.
Yeah.
No, The Flash can literally punch you with the entire mass of a dwarf star. I mean, you can't fight against that.
Yes. And if the
Exactly
people
how
who wrote
physics
The
works.
Flash had any idea how physics works, it'd be much better.
They do. They just
Also,
have to base it on
I
Speed
want to say that it is marvelous to see DC fans going straight to Superman, who is literally the world's most boring character.
Right.
Oh, there's a fight. Superman fucking wins. Oh yeah, great. There was suspense there for a second, and then I remembered Superman was in this story.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but there's a lot deeper like stuff to Superman. than
Yeah,
just his
yeah,
powers.
yeah.
You know,
He's a very
I'm-
interesting
Yeah,
character.
yeah,
and he has to take care
yeah,
because
yeah.
if Superman doesn't take care, if he actually uses all of his power, he can quite easily destroy the planet. So he has to hold himself back.
So,
Oh, right,
so
When he
yeah.
actually gets to use his powers, fighting someone like Doomsday or Darkseid, it's amazing to get to see him let loose.
yeah, but fight.
Yeah.
You just said something that you said it was the Flash that can hit with the mass of
Yes.
a dwarf star, right? The Flash. How exactly
Yeah.
does that work there? I would like you to explain that in terms of physics.
Well, he used the extra dimensional energy called the Speed Force to allow himself to travel at near light speed and directs all
And
of
how
the
does he
energy
not break?
because of the Speed Force aura that he has around him, obviously.
Okay. All right.
So,
So
how does he
he
then?
accelerates himself to basically the speed of light, and obviously at that speed you have infinite mass. So if he's going to punch
You're messing up though, because all right, hold on, we're going to talk about this, okay? So you're now talking about not real mass, you're talking about relativistic mass, correct? Hold on. You're talking about relativistic mass, correct?
running through the Speed
Is that-
Force though.
You may
So,
you may
hold
want
on.
to you may want to go onto Jess's super chat because it's very apropos.
Yeah. She's getting her. She's warming up her way. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we're coming back to this. But I'll because there's a reason why Fight's explanation doesn't work. Because let's say you had a speed force or a bubble that allowed you to travel. Is it faster than the speed of light? He can travel faster than the speed of light, correct?
Oh, he can travel approximately
Okay,
17 trillion times faster than the speed of light. Yes.
Tony makes a great point. How do the relativistic effects of traveling that fast not affect the Flash himself?
All the people
Because
around
the
him.
Speed Force.
Where's the
Speed-
Cherenkov
Yeah.
radiation?
Yeah, well, yeah, that
The
too.
Speed Force it gives him a conduit to run through normal space-time without interacting with it.
Okay, so for him to interact with something in normal space-time, it too would have to enter into its conduit, correct?
Well, he can extend the Speed Force aura that he has.
Understood.
around other things
So
as he
it would
sees fit.
protect. Yeah, it would protect the
Yeah.
things
You know-
around
you
him,
know,
right?
I gotta say,
So
guys,
he could never. Hold on. Go ahead.
Real quick. I got to say, I was contemplating this very same thing until I remembered I fuck girls.
That's unfortunate for you. All right, so, all right, so hear me out, Fight. Hear me out, okay? So let's say that that you were to create an Alcubierre drive, right? They created a warp field around a warp bubble around a ship, so that the bubble itself could pass through space-time faster than the speed of light, whereas the things within the bubble do not pass through the space-time at greater than the speed of light, right? I mean, that's basically, without getting into too much complication, that's basically how it works, correct?
Not with the Speed Force. The Speed Force actually channels all momentum in the multiverse to give itself the extra dimensional energy that it has. So basically, when the Flash is channeling the Speed Force,
I guess
he can channel the momentum of everything in the universe, and that can transfer into real space-time.
I guess I'm confused as to how he doesn't experience relativistic effects.
Yeah, well, that's called a fallacy of not knowing what the fuck you're talking about.
That's called a fallacy of writing in special physics so that your character can exist in
Okay, I
a
just
normal
want to
world.
ask a technical question. So there is a Flash comic in which he is talking with somebody on the phone, and a bomb goes off near the person on the phone, and the Flash arrives in time to save the person, which is physically impossible, right? The person is dead before the sound reaches the phone, let alone the electrical impulse getting to the far end of the phone, and we can assume that this Flash can travel instantly from that point. The guy's already gone, right? Whoever it is,
Yeah, but the
they're
Flash can travel in
haste.
time thanks to the Speed Force, so...
Oh, so it doesn't matter how fast he's going. He can
yeah.
just time travel to where he
Guys,
wants to
everybody, second law of thermodynamics has now been violated by the Speed Force. Please excuse us for ever saying that it was truly a natural law of physics. I do
be. Yeah,
apologize.
but yeah,
Tony, I used to like you. Stop trying to debunk the Flash.
Oh dear, the Flash was one of my favorite characters growing up. Actually,
Oh no, yeah, I do like Flash, and he is the most powerful character, like I think, in all of comics because of the fact that he can channel all the momentum in the multiverse.
Well, he's less boring than Superman. Anyway.
Yeah, let me get through these super chats. Commander Darklight for $22.99. Aussie. Here's hoping we don't end up talking about teams' balls. Oh, well, yep, that topic of discussion. You know, when Commander Darklight says he doesn't want something, it really means he does want that really badly. So, what's up, Johnny?
Is that your way of saying that Commander Darklight wants your balls all over his face?
I didn't say that. He did.
Sounds like you said that.
No, he super chatted it.
Honestly, it sounds exactly like you want Commander Darkballs. Commander Darkballs, yeah.
Commander Darkballs. Hey, Commander Darklight. New name, Commander Darkballs. Incoming. Jess for $2. MPD, open up. We know you're in there. No, not opening up. Jess for $2. Whistle happy birthday to Magda team. I already discussed this earlier. I've been practicing in the mirror through all orifices, and the only one that seems to work is through my butt. I have not eaten enough beans to completely finish the happy birthday song for her, so we'll just postpone that till you do have enough energy in me to do that. Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand. Team says Jess and Stream died. What? Stream's not dead, is it? I didn't see it die.
No.
Okay, it's back for me right now. I'm watching it, yeah. Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand. Team 8XL shirts aren't cheap. Donate this to FTFE. Yeah. They are not cheap. Ass fight, he knows. Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand, and a normal man can beat them all. And a normal man can beat all. Yeah. A normal man can beat everybody.
Look, you give Batman enough time and preparation, and he could destroy the universe.
The little plot hole isn't sad, Jess.
The universe might have something to say about that.
Actually, maybe she is. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I take that back. She definitely is sad. Probably because of me.
I mean, your face is terrifying.
Because she ripped her $5 bill that the Tooth Fairy brought her.
Oh. It'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
We can
Well, team luckily just got a $5 super chat, so that can go to her, I guess.
And I want to reassure Jess and Clive that I'm undercover here.
Alien X Gaming for $5. I'm broke as fuck, but supporting these folks is something I believe in. You should too. Subscribe, share, support. Thank you. Appreciate all you do. Thank you very much, Alien X Gaming. I truly appreciate it, man.
I gotta say, 2AHD Cat, I appreciate that what you just did there in the old. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's all I'm gonna say.
You heard it here first. 2HAD Cat is pooping in the yard, and the plot hole is picking it up barehanded. All right.
I mean, it's got to happen.
Commander Dark Balls for $7.99 Aussie. Aussie.
Oi.
Right? The only good thing DC has is Batman. Woo! Commander Darklight. Dark Balls.
Yeah, but that's all he needs. That's all DC needs is Batman, because, Batman wins.
No. Skydiver Tanner for $5. Super Chat Cherry. I'm Team Skeptic, and my sidekick is Ruben Madong. Rubbing Madong. That's you, Fight. You're rubbing my dong.
Rubbing my dong.
Commander Dark Balls. Or I'm sorry, I just can't stop. Oh my God, he changed his name. What a dickweed. Hold on, no, I missed a super chat here. NA for $6.66 for little plot hole. And then Commander Dark Balls
Brilliant.
$5.99 Aussie. Not sure this name fits, but it's worth a laugh. Yes, definitely
fits.
fucking
It totally
fits.
fits.
Yeah, it fits. Illuminous Pooh for $5. Superman. If he sucker punches Bruce, but if he has any reaction time, he carries kryptonite on him. Then it's just a dude fighting a fully armed ninja. Yeah, no shit. Once you implement kryptonite, you're talking about a severe disadvantage. Like,
Yeah,
Superman doesn't need fight skills. Oh, Batman's the greatest human fighting machine of all time. The only person I know Chuck Norris to be not scared of, but he respects. The only person Chuck Norris respects in this
Chuck
world.
Norris everything he knows.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. Who came first?
Yeah, not
Chuck
bad.
Norris or
Not
Batman?
bad. Batman
Probably
came
Batman.
first. He's about 90 years old.
Yeah, looking
Well,
damn
100
good for his age, I must say.
110 at least. Given that he was at least in his 20s, probably in his 30s. And
Chuck Norris has a core. Chuck Norris has a core so dense, Tony, that time slows down for the rest of his body relative to your clock.
Right.
Okay,
Yep,
so while you
okay,
age and lose hair, he continues to get relatively younger and younger and younger.
Did you know
okay,
that,
fair enough.
That Jesus, obviously, he can walk on water, but Chuck Norris could actually swim through land. So,
Right, no, that's much more impressive.
yeah.
Chuck, I can't even say his name. Chuck Norris is an old bitch.
Bruce Lee's
Chuck,
a god,
he
though.
does not. Chuck, this guy does not give the rest of our opinions. That is purely what he said. Chuck, please don't get me, Chuck. I love you, Chuck.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing, Fight. Chuck lives right down the street from me, and I have no problem calling him an old bitch.
So next week we'll be having Johnny O's funeral live on this channel.
Yeah, right. I'm about to go tell him right now. I'm writing him a fucking snail mail letter. You have until probably 3 to 5 days from now before he finds out. Rampant for 1,000 claps. Iron Man is smarter than Batman. Now
No,
this
he's
is
not. Iron Man is an alcoholic.
And
Like he never planned.
that's a
anything.
non sequitur,
He's just
my
a-
friend. Now,
That
when
is a
you begin
non-sequitur.
using
The dude's pissed all the
non
time.
sequiturs, time out. When you begin using non sequiturs to validate your argument, it means you have lost. Okay,
It's not
Tony, go
non-sequitur.
ahead.
The thing is, Tony Stark is literally an alcoholic. It's like part of his identity, and he screwed up so many times because of it. There is no way that Iron Man would be prepared enough to beat Batman.
But that wasn't the jumping off point for the question. The jumping off point for the question was which is the more intelligent. Now I'm going to make an argument for both sides here. One, Tony Stark has a lot of technical expertise, in addition to a lot of intelligence. Just because Batman doesn't have, analogous technical expertise doesn't necessarily mean that he isn't as intelligent. But the other thing is that alcoholism is different from being intelligent, right? You can have intelligent alcoholics. They're not mutually exclusive concepts. Anyway,
Yeah.
And Tony should know he was named after Tony Stark.
That's exactly why I was named. Actually, I don't know why I was named Tony. All I know is that I wasn't named Patrick as a deliberate choice. Typically, the eldest child in my family is named Patrick, but my mother objected strenuously.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and say right now, I'm sorry, audience, you're going to be disappointed tonight. It does not look like we're actually going to be talking about the presidential debate. I think we're just going to continue this amazing conversation. And somebody recommended something from the audience, and I'm going to pull this up because I've seen these before and they're fucking hilarious. The Chuck Norris sniping skills. Have you guys seen that before?
No.
Okay, well, give me a second so I can get it.
King
Hold
Crew
on,
says
this
that
is
when Chuck Norris got COVID needed to be placed in quarantine for 2 weeks.
it's damn right. All right, hold on. I'm downloading the Chuck Norris sniping videos real quick, so give me a second.
Lady Garden says Batman must be super intelligent. Look at how rich he is. No, to be fair, he inherited his wealth from his parents. But Batman is fucking super smart and a pretty damn good engineer. I know he usually has Lucius Fox designed most of his technology for him, but he still has the ability and knowledge to fix it on the fly and stuff.
Okay.
Being rich is not necessarily correlated with intelligence. I think that Elon Musk does a lot of things that are frankly idiotic.
Oh, Elon Musk is fucking mental. I mean, he's a super smart dude, but there's no denying he is fucking mental.
He's eccentric, that's for sure. That's for sure. He definitely did create a flamethrower that the public had access to. Not the smartest idea. All right, here we go. Look, here's Chuck Norris for you.
Wait. No, Chuck, no, don't.
Don't fall off.
Good shot, Chuck.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh
no. Someone stop him. Oh, the face.
Oh no, two of them.
Oh god. Oh, I guess.
Oh no! You've got to admire the ammunition capacity on this rifle, actually.
He's Chuck Norris. He can have as much ammo as he wants.
Okay.
Come on, Chuck.
I'm gonna save the one in the car for last.
Oh god.
Oh god, who's he gonna get?
Oh, my face hurts.
Oh no!
Chuck Norris wants to defund the police. What?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it was bound to happen. You goose.
I want to go through this video and put After Effects Bloodshot on everyone. Oh, what an idiot. She deserves to be shot by Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris has just taken out half the known world with one sniper rifle.
Oh!
I think that guy's dead. Like, legitimately.
Yeah, that guy's actually dead.
Oh.
I just love the face plants. Boink. Oh, never gets old. Never gets old.
Is it running in blue jeans? Oh! That sucks.
Oh!
Oh, I see his head hit the tree. Oh,
That's
God.
unfortunate physics for that guy.
Yes.
I mean, if only had the Speed Force. Oh no, these ones are painful.
No!
No! Oh!
That guy
Chuck just killed that guy dead.
Oh lord.
My word.
Oh my god, I'm struggling to breathe right now. This shit is so fucking funny.
Oh dear, oh dear. That last one.
Oh.
Who suggested
Phoenix
that in the
alive.
chat? Take it. Hey, take responsibility. Whoever said that. Whoever suggested that in the chat is dead to me.
Jess now wants to recruit Chuck Norris into the nerd police department. So yeah.
Chef
It's
Allen,
Like,
you were them.
Nathan, will
Oh
you get
my
out of my
God.
house? Nathan.
Hey guys, you want to hear a funny story while we're all chatting, dude? I'm dating a first grader.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Nathan, no one cares. Sorry.
Well, we do care. I mean,
Yeah, that shouldn't be a thing.
That's a legitimate, frightening thing there. Yeah. For many, many reasons.
All right, so let's see. We
is there
have
a
Chuck.
context for that statement? Is there a context for that statement where
Yeah,
it isn't?
apparently he meant he's dating a college girl in the first year.
No,
But for some reason he
First
brought it
grade
out as
teacher.
I'm dating a first grader.
Here's the context for that statement. Nathan
Was it a
Thompson,
teacher, was it?
fucking idiot.
Yes, he is
Ding.
an idiot.
Nathan Thompson is a fucking idiot. You're absolutely right.
That's the context.
But I'm gonna play that fucking clip forever because oh my god,
Well-
Nathan, you're gonna be sharing a jail cell with Carl Curtis. That's what I'm saying.
That's funny. Hell yeah, he is. Both them fucking.
I don't know. I don't
dipshits.
think Nathan Thompson's going to make it to the jail cell. He's going to fuck around with the wrong person in the wrong time, the wrong place.
Yeah.
He's going to pull that flat smack bullshit, and somebody's going to run his ass over.
Yeah,
I
I
do
would
not
love
encourage
to see Nathan Thompson trying to cost Buzz Aldrin.
No,
How
but
good would that
it's,
be to see Buzz Aldrin knock him out?
I'm
No,
just saying,
there's
I
a-
do not encourage that. I do not encourage anybody to cause anybody any kind of harm.
Yeah,
So
me
don't
neither.
take what I'm saying, right? If you see Nathan Thompson out in the wild, I mean, make fun of him, but ultimately leave him alone. Unless he puts his hands on you, then light him up. But he's going to try that shit with the wrong person, and it's not going to go well.
Yep.
yeah.
All
Who
right,
is the
well,
worst Nathan. That's a theological
Thompson.
debate, I think.
Okay, who's the worst Nathan? I'll moderate. Y'all argue.
Okay. All right.
Tony, you got the floor.
Okay,
Tony,
so
I
who-
actually,
Hold on, Tony has the floor.
so
Go
there's
ahead.
Nathan Roberts, there's Nathan Oakley, and there's Nathan Thompson. I argue that
Yeah.
Nathan Oakley is the most contemptible and immoral of the three.
Okay, so here's the rules of
because-
the game. Here's the rules of the game.
Mhm.
You're allowed to pick the same person. You have to have the better argument. So Tony, you're sticking with Nathan Oakley. Fight. Who's
Yeah.
the worst Nathan out there? Don't make an
Well,
argument.
I'm
Just say
also
who
going
you
to go
think.
with Nathan Oakley.
Okay.
And my argument for that is because when I spoke to him live, he said he was putting balls in my mouth 33 times.
Why would that make it fucking the worst Nathan though?
I don't
Kinda
want any
sounds like
Nathan's
fun.
balls in my mouth, but he's the
Hang
only one
on.
who said he wants to put them in my mouth.
He's the only one offering it to you. He's the only one being nice enough to try to please you with that.
I imagine
Alright.
his ball sack smells something like a sock that hasn't been washed for 9 years.
All
That's
right,
just
Johnny.
been rolling around in some cat litter.
Johnny, who's the worst Nathan?
Nathan Thompson.
Nathan Thompson. Okay. Now that is a pick a moderator can get behind. But
Okay.
I'm going to be unbiased here. Okay, so we can agree. Then we can agree. Let's just agree right now that Nathan Roberts is the third worst Nathan. We're just agreeing. For whatever
Yeah.
reasons,
I mean, they're
we'll
all
agree.
pretty- they're all
Pieces
pretty
of shit.
detestable, though, right?
Yeah,
They're-
but he's
they're all
the
pretty
least.
shit. I mean, who goes into a fucking Walmart and rips up children's books?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
at least
he
paid
deserves
for
to be
it,
shit on for that.
right? I mean, he did
Yeah.
pay for it.
Non-sexually
Only
shit on.
afterwards.
He's an arrogant tool, but I think we're at the farther reaches here. This is an elite level competition, and I'm afraid
Yeah.
normal level douchebaggery just isn't going to cut it.
Yeah,
You are up against some of the worst human beings this planet has ever produced, and I'm afraid Nathan Roberts, as detestable and as he is, just isn't in this competition realistically. He's outclassed.
Yeah, I've got a live sound clip from one of Nathan Oakley's streams. No, Daddy, don't hit me. Ah!
Yeah. Hold on, I
Yes,
should have flashed
uh,
reenactment on there. I should have flashed reenactment on the screen.
No,
Okay,
that was
so
the proper footage, honest.
I'm gonna read the super chats and I'm gonna give you a chance to formulate your philosophical arguments here. This is basically how my game show is gonna be run, right? So you'll make arguments. You can argue for the same person, but one of you is gonna have better arguments for why Nathan Oakley is the worst person, and I'll give that person second place while Johnny You got first place by default because you said Thompson. Basic trigonometry for £2. Rickson Gracie choked out Chuck Norris. But come on, Gracie. Come on, bro. That's a Gracie. Facts. I love the Gracies, by the way. Illuminous Poo for $5. Mine. The Orange Lantern Oath. You ain't even watched my videos yet, have you, team? No, I haven't. Not yet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you know about the Orange Lanterns team?
Not probably to the depth that you and Illuminous Poo does.
Well, see, the thing about the Orange Lanterns is there's only one of them because they're powered by avarice or greed. So, they're not going to let anyone else have a ring, which means the one person that does have the orange ring has the entire power of a core at their disposal. And every time they kill someone, they then bring that person back as a construct from the ring, which then creates the new Orange Lantern core.
But can they unrelativistically use the power of a dwarf the mass? You didn't even describe it right. You described it as the mass. But can they use the mass of a dwarf star in a punch like the Flash? Or do we need to rewrite physics to make the orange guy better?
Larfleeze did destroy an entire species of gods because he got angry at them.
It was jealousy and greed combination. NANA for $6.66. Iron Man beats Batman any day of the week. Hail Satan. That's what he said.
Hail Satan.
Iron Man beats Batman any day of the week. Fight, I'll let
apart
you
from Monday,
respond.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and the Sunday, of course. Because
You got any evidence to back
Batman's
that up?
prepared for Iron Man. Yeah, Batman's prepared for Iron Man. In fact, Batman and Iron Man have come to clashes in crossover comics, and Batman has been victorious.
So it's the same argument every time for you. You just ad hoc your way through life.
I don't need to ad hoc. He's Batman.
Give me something. Tell me one thing that you have not yet explained that says how Batman would just dominate Iron Man. Just one thing. It's got to be unique.
Well, using the Bat computer and Wayne Tech, he would be able to quite easily hack into Friday, the operating system of Iron Man's suit, and control it from the inside.
Oh, that's very different. Never mind.
All right, and then we have Illuminous Poo for $5. Oakley has the worst personality, but Thompson's just a horrible person. Hey, the unbiased moderator agrees. Brainy Beaver for $2 Canadian. Just got home from work. It says ill. I said I think he. I'll buy you a coffee with it. Oh yeah. Me and Brainy played some Call of Duty last night. I was tired when I was playing with you, Brainy. I was tired, man. But anyway, okay. So, and the George said, man, I liked your video, bro. Your video was actually pretty funny. I went ahead and subscribed to you. So, everybody go check out
He's not even subscribed to me, so that's fucking good.
Yeah, he to this day, Fight has not put out a video of quality that's worth subscribing to. In fact, I didn't subscribe to Simon Dan until I saw Fight's one quality video on Simon Dan's channel. Then I said, okay, time to subscribe.
I mean, I've worked so fucking hard to get a viral video, right? I've every video I put out, I put so much into it, thinking this could be the viral video. And the viral video I fucking have is on someone else's channel. Fucking nearly 1 million views that's got over there.
You know what we call that? You know what we call that in society, right? Being beta cucked.
What? Oh,
you got beta cucked.
Oh. However,
you're watching Simon Dan. No, you're over here watching Simon Dan have sex with your video. You're over there watching and filming and bragging about it. That's awesome. Great camera work.
There is a new collab coming up with me, Simon Dan, and the Agent. We are going to be reviewing Joey Rocha, reviewing a children's science book.
Excuse me. All right, and the George said for $2, Bats versus Iron Man, 2 words. Hellbat armor.
Yeah, that's true. Although, I mean, to play a devil's advocate, you could just say the Hulkbuster.
All right, yeah. But Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand. Goku and Vegeta can take DC and Marvel at the same time. Well,
no.
Arguing over who gets to fight more of them. All right. Well, Bellatar's gonna have to come in here and defend that point at some point. He can't just make. He can't just be a keyboard warrior from the chat screaming obscenities like that without some sort of backing to it. Illuminous Poo for $2. So let me know, Bella, when you're ready. Illuminous Poo for $2. Wayne versus Stark. Bat. He has Super's cell phone number.
Superman doesn't need a cell number to call him. Superman can hear the individual heartbeat of every person on Earth at any time. All you have to do is say, Superman, help me. In the quietest voice, no matter where you are on the planet, he will be able to hear you.
Superman sucks.
In fact, he can hear across the empty vacuum of
Superman
space.
sucks.
That's how fucking amazing his hearing is.
Hey, Superman. Say Superman. I'll feed 10 orphans today if you just show up and fly by my house where I can see you. He's not out there, Fight. He's costing orphans food here.
He went too fast. You know, Superman can travel about 98% the speed of the Flash.
That's why there was a.
Oh, so he too can break laws of physics. Okay.
No, he's not breaking laws of physics at all. He has a bioelectric aura that can bend space-time. Duh.
I don't even know how to respond to that. It's not even wrong. It's so wrong it's not even wrong.
The interesting thing about Superman's speed, though, when he's running at least, is that that's from pure muscle. That he doesn't need the speed force to go as fast as he can do. He only uses the bioelectric aura to bend space-time when he's flying through space.
Just to rewind, you started that sentence with the interesting thing about. Have we gotten to the interesting bit yet?
Oh, Tony. Superman jealousy. Right.
Yeah, we call that
I've
super
got a question
jelly.
for you guys, right? So a meteor lands in your back garden, right? And you go out the door and it's glowing, right? What do you do?
It's the blob.
Stay the fuck away from it.
Are you kidding?
Run
I'm
away.
fucking licking that meteor. I want
Goodbye, Craig.
superpowers.
We'll be hey, when the next time a meteor lands in the back of Craig's fucking backyard, we'll be looking for a new member of Science or Satire that day.
Yeah.
I can just imagine it now. Daddy, I got bit by a radioactive spider. Am I going to get superpowers? No, son, you're going to die.
No, what you're going to do is you're going to walk in there and go, Daddy, there's something on my tongue, and you're going to stick your tongue out, and it's going to talk to your dad and be like, he was stupid. He licked the rock outside that was radioactive.
I'm about to send you a picture. This is what's going to happen to Fight whenever he decides that that's what he wants to do. Hang on, here it comes.
Who are you sending
Yeah,
it
well,
to?
you're not
Me?
going to be laughing when I've got a Green Lantern power ring, are you?
I'm just saying this is what's going to happen.
Actually, I kind of will. Ha ha.
Hang on.
Well, I'm not sharing any of my Green Lantern powers with Tony.
I think Tony would be all right. Okay, we're gonna see this. We're gonna see this picture that he's sending over right now, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get back to the argument of which Nathan is worse,
All right, there
Nathan
it is.
Thompson or Nathan Oakley.
Now that's what's going
All
to
right.
happen to Fight whenever he decides to lick that that meteor.
Right? Hold on. Let me download it real quick.
What up, losers?
There he is.
Wow.
It's an Irish demon.
Irish dipshit
How
showing up
are we
fucking
doing?
45
Sorry I'm late,
minutes
boss.
late. Mm.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
hey,
we're
guys.
just, we're just all in agreement that Superman is amazing here, so it's cool.
Yeah, Superman fucking
Yeah.
rocks.
Yes!
Hey, Irish.
It's funny you should mention fucking rocks because
You're a geography teacher.
No,
scarce.
because Craig was just talking about how he would tongue a rock in foreplay. Yeah, it's
You guys are laughing. I've got
fucking
fucking slime powers now from licking that
Yeah.
meteor. What have you got?
This
huh?
is Craig on screen right here after licking the meteor that lands in his backyard.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
glowing meteor.
Irish
What
Demon,
I've
I'll
got
ask you
is
a
one-
question. So,
What I've
Irish
got
Demon-
is one less YouTube
Yes.
creator with more subs than I do.
so Irish Demon, you wake up at night because you hear a massive crash in your back garden. You open your back door and there's a glowing meteor lying in your back garden. What do you do?
lick it.
Good
Jesus
man!
Christ,
Fucking
man.
right
what
answer.
the fuck is wrong with you guys? Both
There's
of
two.
you.
You only get one chance in your whole life to lick a meteor that just landed in your garden.
You also only get one chance to die. Okay,
I'm willing to take
just
that
having
chance.
the property or the exclusivity of it only happening once in your life is not a qualifier for it being a good idea. Okay,
I beg to differ.
ever.
I disagree.
I'd be willing to risk a life too. And yes, it would be Irish's. But
Yeah, right.
So you'd be like,
But
Irish,
I
go and lick that meteor.
Bad idea, Irish. Just bad idea. We don't do bad ideas on this channel, so be quiet, please. Okay.
I don't care. I think it-
2AHD Cat says, if I find a glowing meteor in my yard, I'm teabagging it.
Oh. Means you're gonna-
Oh,
Let's get a
man.
vote in the chat, right? There's a meteor lands in your back garden. Number 1, you're licking it. Number 2, you're staying away like the coward team and Tony.
Like the coward team and Tony. I love that. I love that's how you fucking what you reduce us to, right?
which is 1 and which is 2?
Oh
Which
my
is-
god. Dude,
1 is you lick
Aren't
it.
you supposed
2
to be
is
the
you're a
smart
coward.
one?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
We have a bunch of liquors. We have a bunch of liquors in the chat. That's I just saw it just now. Nothing but ones went by. All
Wow.
these damn liquors.
Yep, I
ones and
got
twos.
There's
one.
a few smart people. I see smart people in the chat. Factard,
Yeah.
you're smart. Jess is smart.
Jess,
Flat Derp.
yeah.
Flat Derp's a retard.
Clive
Yeah, well,
Wells. is
we're all
doing
getting
it too.
superpowers. Well,
Mike
you're all doing
71.
nothing.
Clive, he's
Irish,
smart.
Irish
Professor
Demon is
Smart.
69. My
Yeah.
brother told me a joke. Yesterday. Have you
Oh,
heard about the
Jesus Christ, here we
sexual?
go.
Have you heard about the sexual position called the 68?
No.
It's where she sucks your dick and you oral one.
Well, what?
What? What the fuck?
It's
where
so
she
it's
sucks your
like
dick
a
and
69, except you owe her one.
Oh.
Oh, right. I see. You owe her one.
Ba-dum, bum.
I see.
Ba-dum-bum.
That's
Are
Okay.
you guys English?
Sorry,
And
I'm
another
just.
one, Dean.
Does anybody know why all these tumbleweeds are in my room all of a sudden?
Okay. Hey,
crowd.
all right. So,
Tough crowd,
so let me
Tony.
continue on with the super chats. Of course, Bella Charge for $5 New Zealand says any Sunday or Monday your time is good for me. Bring it. I think that's going to be a challenge for a Sunday night. We'll bring on Bella to do the DC Marvel DBZ universe debate. Bella Charge for another two New Zealand dollars. Show the image I just DM'd you. I will, but I want Commander Dark Balls to answer me in the chat. Is it okay if I show your image too? Because what you sent me was fucking badass. So, Commander Dark Balls, let me know in the chat whether you're okay with me showing your image. And Bella, I'll show yours in a second once I hear from Dark Balls. Reaper22 actual for $5. FTFE is Batman. This super chat pisses me off, guys. FTFE is Batman. Team is Superman. Tony is Stark. FTFE always beats team. Fuck
It's true.
that. Fuck that.
Hey,
Hey,
what?
I don't
Who
even
am
The
I?
thing
that.
is that I
Wait a
exist in
minute.
3
Wait
dimensions.
a
Team only
second.
exists
How
in
the-
2, so automatically I win.
How the fuck did I not even get on the list? That's some
Well,
bullshit.
Irish Demon
what
is
the
the
fuck?
prolapsed butthole, and then
Yeah.
Nathan Thompson's disappointed mum says, "Did you miss my super chat?"
did
Is
I?
it-
Oh my god, I saw it. I must have ran over it. Yes, I did run over it. Oh my god. And now she's disappointed in me too. So Nathan Thompson, if you're out there listening, your disappointed mom keeps throwing money at my G-string for £5. £5. My son is the worst. I'm his mom. Trust me. I think you
Yes,
have a
Mom.
fan there, the plot hole. All right. But we hold on, no, we have to ask the new member of the panel, what side of this fence is he taking?
Yep.
Irish dipshit.
Yes.
Quick question for you. Okay, we're gonna call Commander Dark Balls. Commander Dark Balls. We're gonna call you Irish dipshit. The guy on the right,
Deal.
that's Stark. That's Man Stark. The bottom is the bottomless hole of of stupidity, and the guy up at the top
butthole.
left, yeah, the bottomless butthole, and then the top guy at the right, he's so big that he can't turn on his camera because it would just look like a shirt. Okay, so
He'd have to send up. He'd have to send up a satellite.
You're right about that. The question, Irish dipshit, is out of these three Nathans, okay, being Nathan Thompson, Nathan Oakley, and Nathan Roberts, which one is the fucking worst?
All right. Okay, I got a simple
one answer. One
that,
answer,
right? No, just hear me out. Hear me out. If I was at a lake and three of them were drowning, and I only had one answer, and I say, "Shut the fuck up." If I was standing at a lake and the three of them were drowning, and I only had one life buoy to throw out to them, the question I would ask myself is, what kind of sandwich would I make?
Yeah,
that is how much I hate these people. I cannot stand any of them. But if I had to choose, it'd probably be Thompson.
Okay, so you would save Roberts and Oakley. You would pull Oakley, that piece of shit, out of the water? God damn.
By the balls.
That's not what he
Do
said.
you realize?
That's not what he said. That's not what
Hold
he
on.
said. What he said is, what he said is that he wouldn't save any of them if he had his choice. But that doesn't mean that he would save the other two if he.
That's the stipulation of the question. We cannot get away from the stipulation of the question.
No, the
you
question
must
is
save two, Irish dipshit. You must save two.
Okay.
Hush down there, Stark. Okay, hush, Stark. You must say, shut your mask. Shut your mask, Stark, okay? Irish Demon, you must save two, and you must make physical contact with your mouth on both of their mouths for CPR. So now, which one are you not saving?
Have you seen Oakley's
Still
face?
not saving Thompson. Still not saving Thompson.
This is gone.
Because, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I think Nathan Thompson is deplorable in every way. Not only is he a predator, a child predator, but he's so manipulative. At least with Nathan Oakley, he's like, "You're just a fucking retard," and it's like, "Oh, fuck you, you clown." You know what I mean? Whereas Thompson's very he's very coercive, and I fucking hate that guy so much.
Okay.
All right.
So to answer your question, I would.
I do want to rephrase the question. Suppose you're really bursting, right? You need to hang a leak, and there's no public toilets anywhere. You're wandering down the street, and across the road there are the three of them on fire, but you've only got enough urine for two of them. Who's the one you don't?
I would copy allegedly Dave and drink my piss.
Yeah, drink my pee. You're fully change to the rules. You're fully hydrated and you're not drinking your own pee. Okay.
Okay, I would
I
probably.
was going to say that I would have to buy new pants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just piss myself.
Oh! Let's
I
take
would
a
just
time.
piss myself.
Listen,
Because I would piss myself laughing.
We need to take a moment to properly advertise for our one channel sponsor that we do have. Thank you to my sponsor, Q Water. Doesn't taste like P, doesn't taste like R, but don't ask any Qs. Okay? Okay. Back to the debate. All right, so let me get back to these super chats. Okay, so I'm going to show the image. I'm completely missed Dark Ball's response to whether I can show his. He said, yeah? Okay. I'll go ahead and do that. And then let's see. We were at Reaper22, who says FTFE is always beats team. That's unlikely, Reaper22. You're probably as delusional as flat earthers, but no big deal. I still love you. Thank you for your support. Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand dollars. In team's case, you only get one chance to get laid. Bull fucking shit. It happened twice, I promise you. Illuminous Pooh for $2. 20 years since Chernobyl. Where are all the superheroes? That would be a question for the Stark, because in Marvel Universe they have the Hulk, which is a I guess they have a radiation guy, like a gamma radiation superhero in Marvel or in DC as well, right?
I would say this though,
who was created by radiation.
I've got a few friends that came from Chernobyl originally, because there's a lot of people from Chernobyl live in Ireland, and I can tell you this much: a lot of mostly their fathers are actual superheroes, because they went in there and fought against the meltdown and all the rest of it, and a lot of them lost their lives. So yeah, there are real, and there's radioactive wolves there now, which is also pretty terrifying.
Boy.
Hey,
Yep.
Irish dipshit, don't lick the wolves, okay? No matter what fight says, don't lick the wolves.
I would absolutely deep throat one of those wolves' paws.
Okay. Okay, that was gross. That was
Yeah.
gross. All right. So
I said paw.
here's the rules of the game. Here's the rules
Like
of the
daddy.
game, okay? We have a topic that we're discussing today. And what we're going to do is I'm going to keep track of points. I'm going to give each one of you a chance to make your case. Now, I'm unbiased in this, even though I'm completely biased. I'm unbiased, okay? So trust me. Just take the necessary part out of that sentence and use that to your advantage. I absolutely hate that fuck face Nathan Thompson, and I love his mom. Okay, his mom's a big supporter of the channel. Great woman. All right, so you not only have to make a case for your dipshit to be for your Nathan. Excuse me, I'm sorry, Demon. I didn't mean to put y'all in the same boat. For your Nathan, you do not only have to be right about your Nathan, but you also have to present a better argument than the guy that's also presenting the same argument. Right now, we have Nathan Thompson is being supported by the plot hole and Irish dipshit. Okay, the butthole and Irish dipshit. On the other hand, we have Nathan Oakley being supported by Tony Stark and the tight shirt guy. God damn it, we gotta come up with a great Craig.
Batman.
Craig.
No one calls me Craig.
I'm calling you Craig.
What's his name? Calls you Craig.
Crap.
Yeah, he does.
Flat Earthers like to call me Craig when they want to insult me for some reason. Craig. My
Yeah,
name's not insulting Craig.
How? I mean, that's
To
how.
be fair,
true we are.
you are in Scotland, so it's not actually Craig, is it? It's Craig.
Craig.
That is the.
Hey, Craig.
I've
Hey,
just had a
Craig.
note from all Scottish people, Irish. Could you never do a Scottish accent again?
Aye.
All right. So I'm gonna start with Irish Demon. Okay, and then after Irish Demon makes a point, when he gives you an opportunity to step in and get your own point across, the next person is going to start speaking. I'm not going to tell you who is and is not allowed to speak. Just you guys give each other a chance to speak. Go ahead, Irish Demon. Let's start with
All
you.
right. There's a reason why I absolutely hate this guy. So in my career working in the criminal justice field and law enforcement, I've dealt with animals like this all the time. And all it is that his subject is different to theirs. I've seen how he uses that same coercive technique as other terrible people that you can imagine for yourself. You know, the same techniques that they use, that soft sell, hey, I was just like you, blah, 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 blah. Trying to get money, the abusiveness. He's just
Hey
an
guys, you want to hear a
absolute
funny story while we're all
dick.
chatting, dude? I'm dating. a
All right,
first
that's
grader.
3 points.
I
Somebody
date a
else go.
first grader.
Okay. So, I'd like to respond that the reason that I despise Nathan Oakley more is that I consider him to be just as manipulative. So he has gravitated towards himself, you know, people like Spurs Chemo, Arwen, people who are vulnerable, and he uses them as camouflage. Nathan Thompson is sincere in his beliefs. He is mentally ill. He is delusional. Nathan Oakley is in this solely as a cynical money-making enterprise. There is not a sincere bone in his body, and he is manipulating the
right.
people who trust him.
4 points
Yeah.
for Tony.
So here's what you're missing out on there, Tony. Nathan Thompson, just because he's mentally ill, doesn't make him any less nefarious in what he's doing. He does the same shit that Nathan Oakley does. He just does it to children. So he is like 10 times more nefarious with his brainwashing techniques in order to make money. Because it's not like he gives away all of his flyers for free. He charges a ridiculous amount of money for them stupid shits. In fact, when I jokingly invited him on to have a debate, he tried to tell me that he would do it for his normal appearance fee of $250, to which I told him to go suck it. But Nathan Thompson is just as, if not more, a piece of shit when it comes to the exploitation of people for money.
So originally I gave you 3 points, but then I had to give you an extra point for challenging him to a debate and calling him out on his bullshit. Fight! What do you have to say?
So Nathan Oakley is more detestable in my eyes because we know that he's lying. He not only lies, but he treats everyone on his show, not only globe earthers, but flat earthers, like shit because it's all about the ego and the money for him. He has admitted live on stream that he does not think the earth is flat. And I think my main argument for how stupid Nathan Oakley actually is he once woke up his wife to tell her the earth was flat. You don't get dumber than that.
All right. Unfortunately, Fight, you got 2 points. Now, first round of questioning, that's Irish Demon with 3, Tony with 4, TPH with 4, the Butthole with 4, and FTFE with 2. So, so next question. Which one of these guys, if either one of them, is an actual flat earther? Go ahead, Irish.
Well, Nathan's...
well, go ahead,
Nathan...
Fight. Go ahead, Fight. No, go ahead and fight.
Well,
you already got it.
Well, Nathan's obviously not. Nathan Oakley is not a real flat earther. We know he's not a real flat earther because he has said it on stream. Not that good. Not that proof. It's the perfect globe proof. We all know that he is lying, and that means that everything he does is for money. You know, it's not because he wants to push the flat earth truth. It's because he's a detestable troll that for some reason thinks it's a good idea to threaten to rape women live on screen. He's not a real flat earther. He's admitted he's not a real flat earther, and that makes him worse than Nathan Thompson.
All right. 3 points. Go ahead. Who's next? Anybody?
Well, I'll step up then. I think that Nathan Oakley is clearly not a genuine flat earther. I feel that he is exploiting the people around him, and it shows up in the in his style of argumentation. He doesn't. He refuses point blank to argue on the facts, and he lays quite cynical verbal traps for people that are based purely on misrepresenting the way things are expressed rather than the way things actually are, which is an inherently dishonest way to approach any allegedly intellectual discussion. Nathan Thompson, I believe, is quite sincere because I think that he is really dedicated to his cause. He doesn't back off. It does cause him significant adversity to pursue his chosen career, whereas Nathan Oakley seems to be making a reasonably comfortable living and is quite transparent about I want a new iPad or I want a new computer. You guys should come on and pay for it. I think that Nathan Oakley is poor and obviously malnourished, and I suspect he might have an addiction, but I'm not sure. Anyway,
okay. So you get 3 points for that round, but you only originally got 2 points. But there are additional points for making the moderator laugh. So the 2 got bumped up to 3 for your second round.
Okay,
Johnny.
I'm gonna have to step in there and say that just because Nathan Thompson is stupid doesn't mean he's less nefarious than Nathan Oakley. You have to remember, stupid is a choice. So Nathan Thompson chooses to ignore facts. Just objective facts. He chooses to ignore those and instead live in Fantasyland. And it is also true about his couch, surfing bullshit. This guy is just as he's just as much of a leech as Nathan Oakley. He just does it in different ways. He'll find his, millionaire flat earth, and I'm going to go suck his dick for a little bit while I sleep on his couch, and we're going to, do whatever. And then he'll, pick and choose and go from one place to the next place. He's burning dog shit in the backyard, somebody else's backyard, with some flamethrower. Who the fuck gave that guy a flamethrower?
I want to say
he was cooking his dinner. That was the thing. He was cooking his dinner with it.
Fair enough.
I want to say you only got 1 point there because you failed to answer the actual question that I asked. But I did give you 1 extra point for again making the moderator laugh. The question is do you think that Nathan Thompson is an actual flat earther? That either one of them are actual flat earthers? And if so,
I answered
why?
the question, sir. I said he chose to ignore objective.
Arguing with the moderator in this game gets you a -1 point, just to let you know. So you just got a -1 point and a 5-second timeout. Irish Demon, would you care to attempt to make an appropriate response to the question?
I'm gonna take a different angle with this one. I know everybody knows for a fact Nathan Oakley doesn't believe the Earth is flat. It's a money-making scam for him. That's fine. Nathan Thompson's a little bit different. Nathan Thompson knows the Earth is not flat. He knows all the evidences to the contrary. However, his belief and his religious belief system is so strong, and his conviction for his religious beliefs are so strong that he has to completely ignore reality and say, well, it might be reality, but it's obviously all fake. I think he knows the Earth isn't flat, but he has to believe the Earth is flat for his religious beliefs, and he also uses that to make money, and he smells like a butthole.
All right. Well,
I
you
can't
get
smell
3
him through the
points.
screen. That is true.
You get 3 points for participation for a great answer. Unfortunately, you're the only person this round that did not receive creativity points.
That's bullshit.
I don't know if that's all right. -1
he
for
just
arguing
argued
with the moderator, and -1 for fight for trying to tell the moderator how to do his fucking job. All right. So with timeouts come 5-10 second audios muting. So if either one of you are trying to talk, shut the fuck up. All right. So after 2 rounds and several interruptions, we have a total of 5 points for Irish Demon, 7 points for Tony Stark. I'm sorry, Irish Dipshit. Sound effects will get you another -1 to P or FDFE. Tony Stark with 4 + 3, that's 7. The plot hole with 6 points -1 for being an idiot. That puts him at 5. And FTFE with 5 points -1 at 4. This puts you in being the, in dire really good chances, okay? They're really close to being the first person eliminated from the game. So don't be that guy, Fight,
so
okay?
as I've got the lowest score, guys, that's all for the stream today. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, no, okay. All right. Playing music on the stream also gets you a -1. All right, so let me read off the scores after 2 rounds. We have Tony's in the lead, Tony Stark in the lead with 7 points, Irish Dipshit with 5, The Butthole with 5, and FTFE with a measly 3. Now for the 3rd round, here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to be moderating this round. I'm simply going to be keeping score. You guys can argue amongst yourselves. You have, we'll say, 4 minutes. Or whenever I stop the clock, go right the fuck ahead.
All right, I need to ask you, Nathan Thompson lovers, one question, right? He might be harassing children, but has he ever slapped a kid on stream?
No, but he did harass his girlfriend so bad that he ended up waking and kind of verbally and mentally abusing, what was it, an 18-month-old, 2-year-old, something like that?
Yeah, 2-year-old.
So no, he didn't slap a child on stream then. Cool. That's all I need to know.
So,
thank you.
So I want to ask a question as well. So Nathan Oakley encourages people who are ill enough to do these things, and he does it knowing full well that it's wrong. Even though Nathan Thompson is mentally ill, I argue that he is ill to the point where he doesn't know that it's morally wrong. He thinks he is doing something ethical because his religion tells him if you do something in favor of the religion, it's ethical. Nathan Oakley is doing something unethical because it gets him money. And fuck him for that.
But you want to fuck Nathan Oakley? God, that's a
with
new
a
one on me.
flamethrower, yes. With a flamethrower.
Hey, look, I'm not going to kink shame you, but you want to fuck Nathan Oakley with or without a flamethrower? That's really messed up.
Like, I've already had it in my mouth, so
yeah, that's a good point. And so, like with Nathan Oakley, right? Nathan Oakley is just I guarantee he got the absolute shit kicked out of him at school. He's the kind of guy that I would have kicked the shit out of at school. That's all I'm saying. Nathan Thompson, on the other hand, I would kick the shit out of him now. You know what I mean? I really don't like that guy. If I ever met him in person, I'm going to put it out here right now. Charity boxing match between me and Nathan Thompson. I'm putting that out there right now. I would kick his ass. Yeah. Simple as that.
Okay, so I mean, I agree.
Yeah, but that's like Michael Jordan challenging somebody in a wheelchair.
Here's the thing.
Competition, okay?
Nathan Oakley is. No, you know what? I've completely forgotten what I was going to fucking say. Oh shit!
Well, Nathan,
minus 1 point for fucking short-term memory loss.
I just want to say, I just want to additionally say that Nathan Oakley's propensity to turn things into sexual abuse, like when he was dealing with Mr. Sensible, you know, he would debate Mr. Sensible if Mr. Sensible would suck his balls and look into his eyes while he was doing it. He's he's always doing that. He's always making these sexual charges. And the other thing is that he is so calculated in what he does. So
his script is perfect, isn't it?
When Fight the Flat Earth, you know, when Craig went on to his stream, he didn't just kick Craig off because he knew it was getting him views, right? Even though he claimed to be annoyed, even though he claimed to be frustrated, even though Craig was trying to be annoying, he didn't just boot him off because it was clicks. It was interaction.
I still had 3 times his viewers.
He is just so cynical about it.
Yeah. So, one of the big difference between Thompson and Oakley, though, is Thompson will debate anywhere. You say to Thompson, I'm going to debate you, and he's likely to turn up. He's trying to demand a fee,
No, he won't.
He will turn up, right?
No, he won't turn up.
He will. I've debated Thompson.
He's not going to turn up. He's not going to
4 different platforms.
Hold on 1 second, Fight 1 second. Go ahead, Butthole.
4 different platforms that he's probably, like modern day debate. I'm sure he's come on your channel early on in the... And teams, early on in the whole idea.
And Goddess Engineers.
He is not going to turn up now because he knows he's bitch made on all of those things.
He's emailed me recently and he said, I'll come on your channel.
Look at his last debate with you, the two of you, with G-Man. How much did he really contribute to that debate? He was so bitch made that whenever he put up those pictures...
Shut the fuck up, Nathan.
He took off whenever he put those pictures up.
Shut the fuck up, Johnny.
And another thing, if we're talking how piss poor of a human being the Nathan Thompson is with this treatment of women, I cite the abuse and I also cite the sexual misogyny he puts towards women.
Yeah. Nathan also puts a lot of misogyny towards women. In fact, when a woman is on his show, he will verbally abuse her in a very sexual way. I'm raping you with the R value. Do you like it? Do you like it? Stupid little cunt, man. Stupid little bitch. He's horrific to women that are on his live stream. But my point was that Nathan Thompson will go other places. Nathan Oakley will not. He will only ever stay in his little echo chamber. And I think that makes him like way more frustrating and detestable than Nathan Thompson. You can pin Nathan Thompson down. You can debate him.
So let me go ahead and give you right here. What I'm gonna do is FTFE just ended his last portion. I'm gonna give everybody a last second to get their last statement in, starting with Irish Demon. Everybody else be quiet, and then we'll go Tony and Butthole after that. Tony Stark and Butthole after that. Go ahead, Irish.
A very quick difference between the two Nathans that I've noticed is Nathan Thompson, when it comes to his sexual behavior and all the rest of it, the way he treats women and everything, yes, it is pretty bad. He's coercive and all the rest of it. When it comes to Oakley is into really dangerous territory with the way he speaks. Psychologically, he is into really dangerous territory. As he said, talking about, I'm raping you with the R value and all of that kind of stuff. I would be very worried about a person like that. I won't say anymore, but you know what I mean? I would be really worried about a person like that because I have seen people like that every fucking day for the last 4 years. I would be extremely concerned about his behavior if I was dealing with him in any way.
Tony Stark.
So one of the issues that I have is so you will have noticed that a lot of flat earthers are actually utterly repugnant in multiple ways. They're anti-Semites, or they're racists, or they're homophobes, or whatever. But I really think that there's a qualitative difference between somebody who does that because they have some misguided belief system and somebody who associates with and encourages these people, provides them positive feedback and acceptance solely for money, solely out of self-interest. It's a complete absence of morality that I see in Nathan Oakley that really concerns me. Anyway,
all right,
over to you.
The plot hole.
Okay, so this is whereas everything that PhD Tony said is correct. Nathan Oakley has contained himself to his echo chamber. Nathan Thompson actually gets out and tries to spread his bullshit live and in person to as many people as he can successfully brainwash into believing this shit. He's chased down many kids at a freaking, they're at school, and here comes some crazy assholes where Earth is flat, Earth is flat. And then he chases down this kid who's playing in his backyard. And after confronted by this said kid's dad, he still refused to take down the video of his kid. And I mean, he'll get other people to go out and do his bullshit. He had his friend's cousin or some shit standing on the side of the curb next to that same school right after he was arrested. This is what makes him vastly more dangerous, is that he is spreading his shit in person as far as and wide as he can.
All right. Well, that's going to be where we end round 3. Now, I've got to come up with the totals. I'm going to say this, though. Everybody got a -1 except for Johnny. I can't remember why I'm -1 to you guys. I think I just wanted Irish to be quiet for a minute, and he was talking. But Johnny, because this is a communist show, you're going to get a -1 just so that you're equal with the rest of them. We can't have classes being formed, okay? So you do get a -1 for that reason and that reason alone. Okay, so let me tell you the scores, and after this, we're actually going to eliminate somebody off of here. And fight? I don't think it looks very good for you. I'll give you a chance to make a case for you staying on, but I can't guarantee anything. All right, so we have Tony, who had 5 points or Irish Demon, who had 5 points at the beginning, got, let's see, 6, 9, -1, 8. So 8 points for a total of 13 points after round 3. Okay, good job. You know, when I ran this through my head in my dreams, I was picturing 6-year-old children getting 15s or better. So good job on being to setting the record for the high score after 3 rounds, being that you're the first person to have a high score or have a score after 3 rounds. But Tony, let's see, Tony was the one who was in the lead to begin with, and he got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points as well. So that's 15. So again, Tony, you're right at the 6th grade or 6-year-old level. Good job, man. And
Thank
then the plot hole, who had 5 points, also got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Wow, 17.
Wow.
The plot hole, 17, is making good arguments. This is completely unbiased, guys. Okay, then we also have Fight the Flat Earth, and he had 3 points, and we're going to add, well, he had nothing to contribute there. Let's see. He had 3 points, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 12 -1's 14. Wasn't there somebody that had 13 on here? I swear. This is
Irish
unbiased. Unbiased. I'm not counting these up ahead of time. I'm just making notches in a belt. And that would be Irish Demon. Irish Demon, you're going to be our first casualty for the 4th round, which means you will remain on camera but will not get to speak. Now, unfortunately for you, sir, do you think the odds were stacked against you?
I think the odds, is bullshit, is what I think.
Explain.
Okay.
Nobody cares. All right, so now we're going to go to I told you, man. Listen to me. The moderator runs this goddamn show. Okay, this is not a fucking panel show. The panel, you are my toys to play with. All right. So after 2 rounds, we have Fight the Flat Earth with 14, Tony with 15, The Plot Hole with 17, and we're gonna do this round. We're gonna eliminate somebody else. So here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna go in order: Fight the Flat Earth, Johnny, then we're gonna go to Tony, then we're gonna go back to Johnny, and then back to Fight the Flat Earth. Since you're holding the position of Nathan Thompson, who is smarter?
Right. So I go first, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we can refer back to one of the other questions about who's the real flat earther or not. Okay. Nathan Thompson believes what he says. He wants to push it. He goes out there and pushes it. But we know that Oakley isn't a flat earther. And I think that makes him smarter because everything he does is so calculated to prey on the weak-minded and get money from them. I honestly don't think Nathan Thompson is that bothered about making money. He just wants to argue with people. He does like to get the money and brags when he gets it and stuff, but it's not all about the money for him. It's literally about shouting at as many kids as he can that the earth is flat. But Oakley knows what he's doing. Oakley knows exactly what he is doing on his show. That's why at the beginning of every one of his shows, he has this entire spiel. Welcome to the Flat Earth Debate. I'm your host, Nathan Oakley. You can PayPal me. You can super chat. You can become a member. You can buy my merch. Here's a 3-minute screen of my merch. He knows what he's doing. It's all about money. And he's obviously doing it well enough to be making a living. That makes him smarter than Thompson, in my opinion.
So here's the thing. This question is very loaded because it's very difficult to argue that Nathan Thompson is smart in anything. However, Nathan Thompson does have the ability to bounce a ball on a hammer while reciting the periodic table. That is the best argument I can give for the intelligence of Nathan Thompson because he really doesn't have any. That being said, his blind luck and to be able to survive as long as he has with the limited skills of knowledge has to be, I mean, that has to give him some sort of credibility in his community.
So I will say that I'm voting for Oakley, and I think that Oakley gets it because he lays quite sophisticated verbal traps. So his argument about the black swan, for instance, requires that the horizon loom over itself. For instance, he knows that is divorced from reality, but he is able to construct this apparently logical sequence of statements and use verbal trickery, use semantic sleight of hand, and he is able to lure his guests into committing to something like agreeing to call atmospheric pressure gas pressure, and then beating them with that later on in the argument. I think he's a much more sophisticated debater and thinker than Thompson is.
Okay, and before we get out of the third round, this is the third round. Fourth round, yeah. Before we get out of the fourth round, I have one more question to ask you. Okay, how do I word this? Okay, which one of the Nathans is most beneficial to the Flat Earth movement? I know I want to puke just saying it, right? I want to puke just saying it, but which Flat Earther is most beneficial to the Flat Earth movement? Tony, we're going to start with you on this round.
Okay, I think that Oakley is the most beneficial. I think that Thompson is clearly discrediting the Flat Earth, the stuff that his reprehensible behavior towards children, his public harassment of individuals, works to actually discredit the Flat Earth movement. And I think that Oakley constructs these quite technical semantic arguments that his followers can spout and claim that they've won a victory when in fact they're just spewing nonsense. And they do this repeatedly. Yep.
The plot hole, go ahead.
So what I will say is that Nathan Thompson where he probably, I wouldn't say he's the most effective because he gets the most attention. Sure, people talk about Nathan Oakley, but who really put up Nathan? I mean, look how many freaking memes that Fight the Flat Earth himself has of Nathan Thompson versus Nathan Oakley.
293.
Exactly. So he gets more attention brought onto Flat Earth, be it positive or negative. He gets people to actually talk about the subject, which makes him far more effective because it allows people like Nathan Oakley and the others to piggyback upon that attention and get the movement further traction.
All right. Well, fight. You need a strong finish fight. Okay, I'm just giving you the heads up right now. Well, the next time we do this game, I'll have numbers on the screen that everybody can see. Right now, they can't see it, and you're down by a lot. So make a strong argument right now for which flat earther is unironically the best for the flat earth movement.
Well, it's clearly Nathan Oakley, and that's because he has a bigger following. He has a daily debate show which hundreds of people watch. He has a Discord that is so full of constant conversation praising their Lord and Master Nathan Oakley. His arguments spread throughout the entire flat Earth world. You know, all of the stupid gas pressure out container. You've got you can't have the horizon loom over the horizon. All these stupid arguments that we've been fighting for the past 6 months. They come from Nathan Oakley. Whereas all Nathan Thompson does is spout things that other flat earthers have said. Now, Nathan Thompson says that he has the world's biggest Facebook group, the world's biggest flat earth group, but only about 20 people are actually active in that group. Nathan Oakley's Discord is so full, constantly full. He has a panel of guests that will come on his show and lick his butthole, constantly spouting his stupid little quotations. Nathan Oakley has spread through the flat earth movement with the nonsense that he spouts out becoming the stuff that everybody else parrots. And that means that Nathan Oakley is way more beneficial to the actual flat earth movement.
Okay, so now before we pick that person, you've all got, we're going to say 2 minutes from right now to make the argument why you shouldn't be eliminated in this round. You're all real close. Go ahead.
Well, I shouldn't be eliminated because I'm the plot hole, and the plot hole is always fun and fun to look at and fun to make fun of. Whereas Fight the Flat Earth and PhD Tony, I mean, they're too busy picking their balls.
Can I give you, instead of just giving you a +1 on that, I'm going to give them a -1 for being too scared to interrupt you and answer and fire back.
I'm owning them both right now. I am teabagging them both right now.
I mean, I had a lot more confidence in their manhood and ability to interrupt a big guy like you with a beard. I mean, I know Tony doesn't have a lot of hair on his head, but god damn, like, come on, man.
Well,
get in there and tell him where he's wrong.
No. The thing is, I was letting him hang himself with the stupid nonsense that he was spouting. I'm clearly the one that deserves to be kept in the tournament here because I've got the nuclear codes, and you fuckers better do as you're told.
Okay, so I just want to say that I am not motivated. This is one of the tactics that actually a lot of people use against me. Flat earthers, young earth creationists. You should come over here and debate us if you're not a coward.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to be. I'm not 6, right? I am not a 6-year-old person. I
600, aren't you?
Respond to dares. I don't respond to challenges to my machismo. It's not how to get me to do stuff. Okay? And if you want,
are you saying the moderator is using ineffective methods? That's a -1.
Well, that isn't. That's your interpretation of what I'm saying. But I will say, if you want to.
Oh my God! Now he's arguing with my interpretations. Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not suggesting your interpretation is wrong. I'm suggesting that that's your interpretation. If you want to kick me off,
+1 for a good save. +1 for a good save.
Go right ahead.
All right. So that's it. We're done. Let me tally it up real quick. We have Tony who we'll go with Fight first, who entered in with 14 points. He has received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. -1 would be 13. 13 plus 14. FTFE has 27 points. All right, so like I said, next time it'll keep that. Yeah, nice, but I don't think it's going to win.
But to be fair, I think I should get extra because I've got a penis on my head.
You do get 1 point for having a penis on your head. 28.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, there's a very scientific and objective way of me calculating these scores, guys. Okay.
Didn't he just tell the moderator what to do?
No, I said I think.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fair enough.
The plot hole had 16 points, which put him at 23. Tony, I'm going to be honest with you. You're lucky that I don't have my technology set up for this game yet, because you would have received a minus point for trying to inform the moderator of bad information. Okay.
Okay.
There's a
Irish
theme.
demon ranting.
Listen. Hold on. Let's see what he has to say real quick. Do you have something
Absolute
to say, Irish?
fucking
Okay, thank you.
Sounds like that guy we debated the other day, team.
Oh yeah, that is. Irish, I love you, man, but you're not the moderator. And Tony, any future participants in this game should understand at this point that there is no right or wrong answer. It's all about pleasing the moderator. Okay. So, Tony, let's see. You started out with 15. You actually got a lot of points there. So let's see, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Minus 2 is 15. You have 30 points. Unfortunately, that leaves the plot hole. Yeah, you got to get out of here, man. I'm sorry. You're going to have to hang around and be on mute with Irish. Irish, I have a question for you. Do you have any advice to give to the plot hole right now? Of course you don't, because you're going to be on mute. Johnny, do you have anything to say to the crowd before you go on mute?
I had.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for your input. All right, so Tony and FTFE, this is going to be a duelist round, okay? I'm going to ask 3 questions, and you're going to get a chance to answer. Each one of you will give a short and concise answer to the 3 questions. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to turn this over to the chat. So the chat gets to pick the 3 questions to ask right now. The first 3 that entertain me will be the 3 that I ask. Go ahead, chat, start submitting them right now. And while we do that, we will actually give Johnny and Irish Demon a chance to talk. We need to know what it's like to be losers.
I'll turn that over to Johnny then.
Oh, someone call the burn ward.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm over here eating my
Johnny's
Victor's
just
lunch.
eating.
I'm over here doing my thing here in Texas.
How come I don't see anybody's leaving questions? Everybody's like just, I don't. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just not listening. They're like all just
Tony doesn't do short and concise answers. That's why they're not asking any questions.
Yeah, they're afraid.
Oh yeah, can you start again? I just got here. Peter Miss Prime, what question would you like asked as to who the worst Nathan is, Nathan Thompson or Nathan Oakley?
Can I offer an option for a question?
Yes. Oh yeah, how about that?
Okay.
The two losers, you get to ask a question, and I'll ask a game-changing question if it evens out. So go ahead, ask your question.
The 2 losers. Okay, fighting Johnny O. Give us your best questions. No? Okay, well, I guess I'm the loser then. All right.
Oh.
All right. Here's the question. If you had to house one of the Nathans in your home and spend the whole day with them for 2 weeks, you had to choose one. Which one would it be and why?
I would burn my house down.
That's an excellent question.
So
Okay, we'll start. You get about 30 seconds apiece, so make your answers short and concise. Go ahead, Tony.
on the basis of hygiene and ability to stay away from burning dog poop, I'm going to have to go for Oakley as being less objectionable to be around, and that would give me an opportunity to kick him in the nuts a few times, which I would be more than happy to oblige him with.
All right, fight.
Okay, so I would actually rather have Nathan Thompson because he's so dumb. All I'd have to do is give him a piece of paper with "Please turn over" written on both sides, and he'd be kept quiet for the 2 weeks.
All right, so I'm not sure how Irish Demon feels about this, but I'm actually going to give the point to Tony because Tony
Yeah,
makes
I
a
agree.
really good point that that hygiene is important. And as irritating as that when you think of it from an irritating point of view, they're both irritating, right? But then with Nathan Thompson, you have to add on to the point that he also stinks. Like he's irritating
Yeah.
and he stinks. I think the point there goes to Tony. Now, Johnny from the plot hole, your question is next. What question would you like to ask?
If you had to be in a three-way, which Nathan would you pick?
Okay, for the same reason, lack
Sorry,
of
I've just thrown up in my mouth a
olfactory.
little.
Yeah, lack of olfactory. I was hoping that Lady Gardner's version of this question was going to get up. Which would you have sex with if it was the only way of stopping the world from ending? My answer would be it's been nice knowing you guys.
Yeah.
But Johnny closed that loophole. So yeah, for the same reason, just in terms of I'm less likely to throw up or smell poop if it's Oakley.
All right, and fight.
Okay, so both of them talk too much, so it's going to be a hard thing to think about. But Nathan Thompson, I think.
Just out of
would
curiosity,
be-
do you normally have conversation while having sex? Like, is that the time y'all discuss bills and shit?
What, don't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of.
I think Nathan Thompson would be the better one to have sex with because he's obviously never been touched by a girl before. So you could tell him that you've just had sex and he wouldn't know any different.
While your answer is absolutely by far the grossest and hardest to digest mentally, you get the point. You get the point there. Okay, so
Yeah,
now...
I didn't ask if they would have sex with Nathan or which. I said if they had to be in a three-way with one of them. Which one? I mean, obviously they were making the Eiffel Tower, but
a non-answer is not a point, but fight did actually draw out emotion in me that like I do want to mentally vomit on myself right now. Okay, so
Jason Hyatt says FTFE always talks to Nathan during sex. I mean,
okay, so now we're down to the last question. Okay, this is the question that determines it all. You have to convince me that you deserve to win the first installment of this game show. Nathan Thompson accosts kids at school about the flat earth. Nathan Oakley hits his kids during flat earth live streams. Which one is worse and why?
right. I think hitting. Go on, Tony. I will let you go first.
Well, hold on. I want to rephrase my question. He allegedly hit his kids from some people's perspective. If that's to be true, which one is worse? Go ahead, Tony.
Okay. I think that it's the accosting children at schools. I think that schools should be safe places. It's somebody else's child. And you're also working on a social engineering scale. You are trying to damage the education process, and you are having an adverse impact on children. And he did a worse thing even than that, which was chase that kid down to his front porch and accost him in front of his own house. But for me, harassing kids at school is worse than smacking your own child on the wrist. All
right.
But that's my perception anyway.
All right, fight.
Okay, so the thing about Oakley, what he did, it's been proven. They've pulled the audio out and shown what mic it came from. It was definitely Nathan Oakley's mic that slap and cry came from. So we know that Nathan Oakley smacked his kid, right? Now, yeah, people smack their kids. That happens. But the thing is, he lied about it afterwards. He continuously lies about it to try and make himself seem better than he actually is. And he has also had young kids, 13, 14, maybe even younger, come onto his panel, and he treats them with just as much horrific disdain as he treats any other Globe Earther. Nathan Thompson will, he'll shout at kids that the Earth's flat and try and get them to read his flyers and stuff. But he doesn't stand there and scream obscenities at them. You're a fucking little shit. I'm going to rape you with the R, blah, blah, blah. Whereas Nathan Oakley is detestable in the language that he uses. So I think that's worse.
All right. Well, this is hard, because it's an biased moderator. I find myself torn between both of those answers as being extremely well put together and reasons why both of them should be evaluated for fucking mental health problems. However, Tony, you do get the win. You're my first fucking winner. You thought I was just gonna look at the, oh my God, look at the fucking, no, hold on. Look at the expression on his face. He was prepared to lose. He was prepared to lose to fight the flat earth. Fight, as with everybody else. Do you have anything to say about your loss before we get on to Tony's win?
Well, what you...
Thank you very much for adding. Tony, you have the floor for 2 minutes. Say whatever you want, unabated. Nobody will say anything. Everybody else is on mute. Go ahead.
Well, it's a genuine privilege to be the first winner. Obviously, it was well deserved. Somewhat of a shame that I couldn't have had some genuine opposition through this process, but I understand that you found the best that you could on short notice. So I just want to say that I'm immensely grateful for the support from the crowd. I'd like to thank God for it, except that he didn't do anything and he doesn't exist. So screw him. I'd also like to thank Nathan Oakley and Nathan Thompson, and indeed Nathan Roberts, for being such thoroughly execrable excuses for human beings, because without their utterly contemptuous behavior, none of this would have been possible. So a big shout out to the douchebags who made this debate a reality. There you go.
I think that was absolutely well put, sir. How did you guys feel about this? Did y'all have fun? Did y'all like that?
Well, I just
was
recorded
fun.
what Tony said there, and I'm just going to play back what he said. This is what I heard. Is that what everyone else thought as well?
Yeah, and
Pretty
every
much.
time,
Pretty much.
listen, I'm going to tell you something, though. Every time you spoke, you know what I heard?
Oh, that's very different. Never mind.
So it goes
the
both
only one that
ways.
felt
Hey
like
guys, want to hear a funny story while we're all chatting, dude? I'm dating a first grader.
Oh, fuck off, Nathan.
Pink. Next question.
I feel like Tony's acceptance speech was scripted. I'm just saying.
Are you
I think he knew
insinuating
he
that
was
we
gonna win it.
pre-planned? Yeah, we pre-planned the winner.
No,
this
hey,
was
look, I'm not
No,
saying
no,
anything.
no,
I'm just
no.
saying
No,
it just seems a bit fishy.
PhD Tony has a bunch of scripted winning speeches, winning a second speech.
Absolutely,
He has
He's
to-
a
right.
winner.
Because he's a born fucking winner. Something like that.
All right. So we had a few face chats. Excuse me.
Face
Super
chat.
chats
Face
come
chats.
in.
All right, Mom.
Let me get back, right? Let's see. Bella charge for 2 New Zealand. Oh man, I read this. In Team's case, you only get one chance to get laid. You're an asshole. Illuminous Poo for $2
Well said,
for 20 years since Chernobyl. Where are the superheroes? They have no answer. Nathan Thompson's disappointed mum. This was for Nathan's college fund, but yeah, that's awesome. It's not gonna happen. It was a waste of money with him. With me, at least it'd go towards meat tubes. Rampant for 1,000 claps. Where did Nathan Oakley say he was faking it? That would be
in
what
a
was it?
live
Cat
stream.
Is it Cat Earth that? Who's the
Yeah,
person that has the video
It's
on their
Cat
channel?
Earth's channel. I'm pretty sure it's on Cat Earth's channel, but I'm also
Cat
pretty
Earth.
sure it's on Gem Pandas or Debate Flat Earth or whatever he calls it now. It's
Yeah.
in a few places. But basically, what happened
Look at Irish
was
demon over there. Jesus
there was a debate going on, and Nathan had his side chat open where he was talking to Sleeping Warrior, and in the chat he said, "Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that observation. It's the perfect globe proof."
Yeah, that was the lighthouse
yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
The microphone. He's laughing because he shat in the microphone. You didn't hear that?
I heard that. I thought somebody was playing a fucking synthesized keyboard effect. It was too beautiful and perfect.
I thought that was a plane flying overhead.
You gotta say it was a fucking.
I thought it was one of those fucking barking spiders.
This sound was spot on. I just listened back to it and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fucking. It was. I thought it was too perfect to be like man-made. You know, like I want to bring in that clip from Elon Musk where he's like, "It's so perfect that it looks fake." Like that's so perfect it sounded fake. You know.
You should look back over the video because I'm pretty certain he elevates. He goes upwards slightly.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Raven Zero for $2. The plot hole, the place where new holes have plots, or where holes have plots. Excuse me. Yes, you're right. Exactly. Go sub to the plot hole. Martin C for $5 Canadian. Bring back the Irish, you baltards. It says bastards, but I'm gonna call them baltards. Also, thanks for keeping me from going mad scientist for one more day. You all wouldn't like me going mad scientist. Agreed. Don't go mad scientist, Martin C. Bella charge for $5 New Zealand dollars. Anyone backing Thompson should be dismissed for not bringing up that he ran like a girl from Team Skeptic at a Flat Earth meetup. Not just at a Flat Earth meetup, get it right. A Flat Earth convention. Bella charge for $5 New Zealand dollars. Team's discussion during SX? Oh, sex is how much it is for another hour. Yeah, because I go the distance. That's what he's saying. Justin Neal for $5. Thank you, gentlemen. Thumbs up and hand claps. Thank you guys for being impromptu guests on a game show I really wanted to do. I've been talking about doing this game show, but I didn't have a way of putting it all together properly. And then I just said, fuck this, we're going to do it tonight. Next time there'll be numbers like little scoreboards so people can watch their score. And every time that I bring, like someone's talking, you'll hear a dink, dink, dink. You know, I'm probably going to have one of those. It's probably going to be fucking dink. No, I'm probably going to take the next question out. Just have him go dink, dink, dink. But then or maybe that'll be for the mute sound. When he goes dink, that's when you know you fucked up. You pissed the moderator off.
You can have the Spaceballs, the little munchkins from the Spaceballs on there. The dinks. Dink, dink.
Oh.
Dink, 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 dink.
Yeah, right.
Irish, there's a guy in the chat who wants a link to your Nathan Thompson chasing a kid coverage.
I'm trying to find it at the moment. That was the one where he followed a little boy home, right?
Yeah, he followed him to his front yard.
To his backyard.
His backyard? I didn't know it was his backyard. To his yard is what I mean to say, I guess.
Yeah, and then went to the front door to ask his dad.
You know, Irish, I'm going to be honest with you. You might not have got as many points today if because of your glasses. Something about that just knocks off. Yeah.
Hey, look, I smoked. I went for a skate. I went skateboarding last night. I fell really hard, and I smoked about 2 pounds of weed last night for the pain. And so, yeah, I slept in my eyes.
For the pain.
Yeah, for the pain, purely.
Put yourself on a black and white filter. You can't, put yourself on a black and white filter, take the glasses off. No one to see those red eyes.
They're like a couple of buttholes, man. They're
God,
really...
put the glasses back on. Nathan Thompson's disappointed mom for £5. When it's Mother's Day, I just cry and cry and cry.
That makes me sad.
It does. Nathan Thompson's mom.
I really do feel bad for his mother.
Yeah.
I feel bad for anyone related to them.
I think she learnt a valuable lesson. The next time she should keep the afterbirth.
No, I think she did keep the afterbirth. That was the problem.
Oh, okay.
She kept the wrong part. That's what happens when you keep the afterbirth and let it grow up. It becomes Nathan fucking Thompson.
The thing is, Nathan
I
Thompson's
do have to
disappointed
say-
mum didn't just drink whilst pregnant. I mean, she took meth, she took coke, she did bungee jumping with having the cord attached to her belly. She stood in as a punch bag at the local gym.
Let me hold on. I want to interrupt. I'm gonna let
WWE.
this call come in. Hold on. It's my brother. Hello.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What you doing?
Nothing. Just gonna give you a heads up. I'm flying in for Jason's wedding.
Oh, you're flying in?
Yeah, I got approved.
Fuck, man, that's so fucking awesome. I can't believe I get to see you in like next week.
Oh yeah. So, no, I just we're trying to get everything together. Actually, Scott's gonna set me
Well,
up.
hey, listen. I'm live right now, okay? I just brought you in because I wanted to make fun of you in some way, shape, or form. But now that I know that you're coming in, I'm fucking too fucking happy to make fun of you. So I love you, and I'll see you next week, okay? What'd you say?
All right, but
You're live. What'd you say?
I said you might want to be careful making fun of me because I'll be coming in 2 Thursdays.
Oh, I ain't scared about your mental midget ass. Plus, you're about 3 inches shorter than me, so. But you are live. You are live. You are live. You have a chance to roast me. You have a chance to tell all the people listening one thing about me that I definitely wouldn't tell. Be nice. I'm live. Don't get me in trouble.
Okay, so if I'm live, here it is. The one thing nobody's going to get in trouble for is my older brother. It was the biggest bully to his 2 younger brothers, and he took a nickel and slammed it on our little brother's head, and I didn't like that. So I set up a plan to slam a quarter on his head, pull a trampoline closer to our 2-story house, let him chase me, and jump out the second window onto the trampoline. So I did that, slammed a quarter on his head, ran upstairs, jumped out the trampoline. He couldn't find me. So after he calmed down and stopped wanting to whoop my tail, he asked me how I did that, and I showed him. We went back up to the 2-story window, and I jumped and landed on the trampoline. Well, he wanted to do it. The funny thing is that we had a little faucet on the outside that was leaking, so right under the trampoline was all muddy. So all my brothers, all 3 of them, we all jumped. I showed everybody how I did it again. Jumped. Then my little brother, he jumped down. I caught him. Then my stepbrother Alex jumped down, and me and my little brother caught him. And then David, being the scared little girl he was, didn't know how to land on the trampoline and wearing white pants. So he jumped off, and when he hit the trampoline, he bounced up, and he was holding his back end. And so we caught him, and he was like, oh my God, this hurts. And I turned around and looked at his back end, and his butt actually slammed into the mud. Funniest thing I've ever seen. I mean, this poor child. And he was the only one that actually hit the ground through the trampoline.
For those of you that think I'm a fucking skinny punk ass little kid. Hey Anthony, I love you, bro. Man, I'll see you next weekend. I'm really happy that you're coming into town, man. Have a safe trip, okay?
All right, I will be in, I think, Friday.
Hey,
3.
that's cool. I'll be there. I gotta go though, okay? I love you. Bye. Well, that changed because that's a fucking amazing news, and from my perspective at least, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
So, what your brother is saying is that at some point in your childhood you had non-zero mass.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
did at
which is
some
a
point.
rare.
dimensional.
It was a positive mass. He had a positive mass as opposed to the negative mass that he has now.
Right. Okay.
So I did everything the same way that my other brothers did it. He kind of left that part out. They all jumped on their ass and bounced up and landed on their feet. When he says he caught us, he's not saying he physically caught me. Think of that. If I was heavy enough to hit the ground, he's not heavy enough at 12 years old to catch me. You know, so what he's meaning is that
he was going to say that as you jumped, he moved the trampoline. That would have been fun.
No, well, that would have been horrendous. I would have beat his ass for real then.
Why is there
yes,
multiple Tonys on the screen?
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, go like that. Go like that. Tony,
Yeah.
Do it. Come on.
Take your glasses
Come on,
off.
back, kid.
Take your glasses off. Somebody get ready to screenshot this.
Hold on. He's releasing the
Stay.
ball.
No,
sack
no, no,
head.
don't. You stay in one position. Hold on. Don't move. It's identical. They're identical. You think I'm fucking playing, don't you? Them motherfuckers, goddamn son of a bitches. Fucking. All right, man. All right. But yeah, so back to the story. What he was saying is like, while they all hit and came up and landed, when I hit, they knew something was wrong because the moment I hit and popped up, I grabbed my ass and my feet started running in midair. So while they were doing all these like cool little like graceful bounces off the trampoline and successfully landing acrobatically on the grass, there was grass there. It was just under the trampoline where no sun could get. And there was a water, like a leak out of the faucet, so it gotten real muddy underneath, and we didn't even know. So that's how we knew. I was wearing a pair of white pants, and when I hit the ground and bounced up, no lie, you could see where my legs were. You could see the thickness of my legs and my pants from the muddy water from underneath where I smashed the ground. And when I came up, I really did. I started running in midair while holding my butt. And my brothers, like, they didn't even try to catch me. They just all started laughing because it was that fucking funny looking when I went up off the thing. That was a complete lie that he told there. He just doesn't want to look bad. He doesn't want to look like he let his brother smash into the ground when he really fucking did.
Hey, so I've seen one of the super chats come in, team, and I think there's some shenanigans going on here, right? Putting on my detective hat. Super chat from Team Skeptic's girlfriend for $2.99 Australian dollars. Who's the sexy Irish guy with the NASA hat? Now,
yeah, I like how you said
the Irish demon happens to live in Australia. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
I'm going to just be honest with you. Moving forward, this will be... Everybody in the chat needs to make sure that they show love to Irish Demon tonight because it will be the last time I interact with him. I told you about flirting with my fucking
it's your
panel
girlfriend,
members.
All right, it's your
hey, calm down.
My problem.
Hey, that's what every fucking girlfriend stealing man says. You know what I mean? Like, calm down. You gotta mind your house, bro. Check your ticket, okay? Refund your ticket.
Is a nice.
You're not coming.
She is a nice hand. Because we all
does
know.
Does that mean I'm actually obligating my forearm muscles to you while you're here visiting Dallas? Because that's not gonna happen.
Oh, it'll happen.
Yeah, you don't have any forearm muscles.
Yeah,
muscles are in three-dimensional people.
Jess for $2 says, does your brother have any other stories? My brother has a lot of stories that he could tell you about me. Show the suit. Oh my god, I forgot to show the goddamn suit. I'm so sorry, Commander Darkballs. Oh, and it's amazing, guys. You guys are gonna love this. I know because I love it too. Hold on, I'm saving it right now so I can bring it in. It's actually going to be saved as Dark Balls on my computer.
I love the fact he changed his name because, like I said, it wrong.
Dave was trying to get you, shut down there.
No, What's it's not boobs on paint, so it's okay.
Nope, it's not boobs on paint.
Who's trying to get me shut down? Fight?
Charisma and Dave with Zasky.
Oh.
They were retracted it.
This is Commander Darkballs. I guess we know what side of the fence he fucking stands on when it comes to the argument between what's better, Marvel, DC, Goku, and DBZ, or fucking even Superman in his own goddamn universe. I'm taking that guy. I'm taking that fucking guy because of the dog.
Yep, that's what I was
gonna say.
Fight. Imagine this. I'm the guy in the black. You're the guy in the yellow, okay?
And PhD Tony is the
fucking sidekick. So
PhD Tony is the green guy.
The guy that sings my theme tune. The guy that screams on my Fight the Flat Earth theme tune. He's actually worn the bat suit that Val Kilmer wore because his uncle is one of the designers for WB, the costume designers. So he sent me a picture of him wearing the actual bat suit that Val Kilmer wore, which is pretty cool.
That is awesome. Oh, you know what? Just for you, I will. I'll try to convince my brother to come on to a live stream with me, and he can tell his funniest stories about me to you guys. Y'all can ask him anything you want, and he'll tell his stories about me. so y'all can get like an insider look into the life of young Skeptic. And Commander Darkballs, you are an amazing costume designer. Did you design that one as well? Because he has a Halo one that shits
it's amazing.
on everybody. Shits
He
on
made
you
me a
guys.
pirate shirt. He made me a really cool pirate shirt. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
You can also use it to sell your pirate ship, huh?
Correct.
Jessica Skeptic. Oh, she loves me. $2.
Bullshit.
FYI, I would never say Irish is cute. Yeah,
just
that's not
sexy.
because you're my girlfriend. That's because you have common sense. That's why. All right, so
Suck my
now,
balls.
okay, so now for the people who have stuck around, we have about 200 people left. So I'm going to turn it over to the people that have stuck around, and I'm going to ask you one question. And I'll let the panel members take part in this discussion as well. What is the name of this new show that we're playing?
Around the Horn.
It's Around the Horn originally, yeah. Yeah, Around the Horn is the sports version. That's where I got the idea from, so that you guys know.
What about Around the Stupid?
Around the globe.
There you
I
go.
was thinking around the globe.
we got
Around the
people
dome.
from all over the place. Yeah, Tony and Demon.
Around the Dome. I like that one. Around the Dome.
Oh, Around
Yeah.
the dome. Because it also means around our head, like ideas in our head. We could open it up to all kinds of
Exactly.
different things. What do you think in the chat? Okay, I actually do like that I like that idea. The bullshit debate show. Well, that's excellent representation. But no, not a great
That's
show.
what goes in the description, not the title.
Yep.
Around the world has a double meaning. I like that. Over the dome. Fear of the oh wait, that says at Fear of the Triangle. I was gonna say Fear of the Triangle. Be one hell of a game show name.
Oh, what about just calling it What Are the Internal Angles?
Yeah, the internal angles. Yeah, that's another good one. The Team Choice Awards from PhD Tony, who actually has a voice but chooses not to use it.
Thankfully.
I mean, yeah, we've all.
Wait, is he talking? He muted himself.
I muted myself. Yeah, I did say the Team Choice Awards, and I was somewhat bemused by your failure to engage with it. But anyway.
Hey, Johnny, hold on. For that last super chat that came in, make team share my merch pick for $2 from the plot hole. Send it to me, so I can send it, or so I can share it. Send it to me, please. You did? Okay.
Discord.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, Tony. What were you gonna say before I cut you off so eloquently?
So brilliantly. No, just I think it's a nice. I think it's a nice pun. But anyway, yeah. Nothing more. That's it.
So you were upset that I interrupted you to add nothing to the conversation. That's amazing.
Exactly.
Not many people
Well,
can pull
you
that
can-
off.
you
Tony.
just-
That was the best thing Tony had said all night.
You know why Tony can do that, right? You know why? Because he has a PhD.
I'm a PhD in bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, when you're in
Tony's only got a PH.
when
to
you're
get
in
the D
charge, when you're the moderator, life is good. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, hold on. Here's some of the Plot Holes merch. We'll hang out here for about another 10, 15 minutes, let everybody kind of shill themselves out and talk about whatever we want to talk about for a few minutes, and then we'll call it a night. So while I grab that image, Johnny, you want to shill out your new merch?
Yeah, it's a Halloween themed plot hole merchandise. You got to get some. I likes it. It looks cool. As soon as you can see the picture, you'll agree and want to buy it immediately.
Nah, that's pretty cool.
Why the anger, man? I
Shut
was
up.
showing the picture when you fucking said that.
Shut up
anger.
and take my money.
If you like those designs, let me know. I can hook you up with the artist. He's a good buddy of mine.
He
Why
did
is
mine
Fight
as
on
well.
the right?
They're awesome.
He's normally on the bottom.
And I need like 190.
That's gross. My mom pegs you.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
He just
Jesus.
admitted to being on the bottom with my mom. That's
I'm
horrible.
not
Fight.
doing the work. I pay her to do the work, so
That's even worse. I don't think you get why that's so bad. You just okay. You're only on the bottom with my mom. That's fine. Okay. But yes, definitely go check the plot hole out. Go check out his merchandise. I enjoyed this, man. I think I like the name Around the Dome. I think I like that, Around the Dome, meaning that we can discuss any topic we want, and we can make fun of flat earthers as well. But as you could have possibly told, the way to win this game is, number one, to make me laugh, and number two, to present examples to support your argument. So, like, for all of you jagweeds out there that were like, why is Irish Demon already off? Well, because he provided no examples. He just basically spit out bullshit from his mouth and called it fucking science.
You're wrong.
This is voter fraud. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Excuse me. You're wrong. Anyway,
just don't say excuse me when you're doing your Trump. It makes you sound like you're a Cockney. Yeah, you really can't do.
It's better than Scottish accent.
Excuse me. Yes, it is. But you know.
Let me hear your Trump impersonation, Tony. You'd probably catch fire. You crazy.
I never.
No, Tony, you cannot run. You cannot run from a challenge on this channel, Tony.
Come on.
Trump now.
Let's have it.
Okay. What sort of stuff? Well, wrong. The Gina virus.
The Gina virus.
The Gina virus?
What the fuck?
What's the Gina virus? I don't want it.
Tony has a vagina virus.
Hey, guys, listen. Hey, everybody shut up for a second. I have a serious announcement. Lately, I have not been feeling very well. It's been kind of tired. I think I contracted the Gina virus.
Haven't you noticed that about the way Trump says China? When Trump says China, it's so close to being China. If you just take it a little bit further in the further forward in the mouth. Take it a little further in the mouth.
Wait, have I got to take Trump in the mouth? What the fuck's going on?
I was going to say
that came out completely wrong. You can
Tony,
bet people.
That's what she said.
Somebody's gonna get a cavity doing that, Tony, and you're gonna be to blame.
Yep.
But it's really close to China. Trade deals with China.
China.
Trade deals with China.
They're taking our jabs to China.
They're taking our jabs to China.
They're taking our jabs to China. Anyway, I think we can all agree, of the two of us, Tony's sucked massive ass compared to mine.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Wait, hold on, time out. He won today's. He doesn't have to try anymore. He could. A no answer still results in a fucking moral victory for today. Never forget. What's today's date? 10/13. Never forget 10/13/20, Demon. It was your first L in IRL. Okay.
10/13. There's only 12 months in the year, though, right?
Okay. All right. 13/10, dickweed. 2020 13/10. Then.
That's more like
remember
it.
that as
hold
the
on,
day
why did you put the 2020
lost.
at the front? I lose all the time. I'm used to it. I don't care.
That's actually you're actually supposed to lead with the year in order to get your files in correct alphabetical order.
Shut up, doctor. I don't have any files. Everyone knows I don't have any files. What are you talking about?
All right, so this is probably going to go out as its own actual unique video. I'm going to clip out that game show and post it. I think that was really fun to do.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I think people would enjoy seeing it. Those that weren't able to make it out tonight. Fight. Let's see. We're actually, you know what? We'll end on fight. No, we don't end on fight. We only end on winners around here. So we'll end on Tony. Sure. But we're going to start on the first
Sorry, team,
loser,
how many subscribers you got?
A lot. Irish Demon. All right, Irish Demon, since you were first to be eliminated, I'll give you the floor first. Go ahead.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Sorry for being late. Not really, but anyway. I had a lot of fun. It was really fun to sit here in silence while they talk crap for about 45 minutes in Tony's case. But yeah, I got a few videos. I've got a few videos planned for this week, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Do check out my channel. But yeah, other than that, it was a ton of fun, and really enjoyed coming on. And all I have is one request: if you're going to clip out the game show, is that you put Nathan Thompson doing that fucking song at the start of the game show for the game show intro music.
Hold on. Let me get it.
Oh, we also have. I'm sorry, I didn't see this this other super chat that came out. The Athens 619 for $5. I thought of something funny. If someone gets a voice changer as Nathan Thompson and called scam centers to waste their time talking about the flat Earth, oh man, you're talking about like a soundboard, like a. I think that's what he means, not a voice changer, but a soundboard. Because I don't know if a voice changer would make you sound like Nathan Thompson, but if you had him, if you clipped him out, you could find 10,000 clips of him answering any possible question that you ask. Like, sir, what is your account number? Well, did you know that numbers aren't real? Like, numbers are a construct made up to engineer to make you not believe that the Earth is flat.
That's how you do. That's how that one's answered. 8 inches per mile squared. That's how you answer. What's your
What's your credit card number? 8 inches per mile squared.
Per mile squared.
Or you can just quote him reciting Powers of Two.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Yes. Good. And you just hear the click, click.
Tony,
click,
you're
click
such a
of the balls
fuck
in the
face.
background.
That was fucking awesome. 2, 4,
That'd be amazing.
8, 16, 32, 64. Oh man, could you imagine the person trying to write that down? Oh shit, he's going.
I would definitely prank call people to talk about flat Earth. Like, I'm down for that. I would be all over that. I'll prank call my mom. I'll prank call my mom because my mom will tell you to fuck off live on air if you bring her with that bullshit. I mean it. Like, she'd be like, "What?" And my mom's got a really strong Irish accent. She'd be like, "What? Fuck off and don't be annoying me." Guaranteed, 100%. That's what she would say.
All right, so the next person to actually lose his manhood on my channel officially was Johnny from the Plot Hole. You have anything to say about maybe trying to recuperate some of that manhood?
There was a scoring error. You said I had 17, then all of a sudden I had 16 when you added all the points together. So I'm going to say about that. Do be sure to go over to the old plothole.com and get yourself one of them shirts that you saw. Also, I've got a couple of videos coming out with Huge Arse. Prime Red and I working on another one, and then the Plot Hole, or actually rockmetaltalk.com for the Plot Hole podcast every Friday night at 8 Central, of course. Because
now I'm going to be honest with you. I respect you, okay? So you have to I'm going to give you an explanation as to why you lost a point unnecessarily there, okay? The thing is during the game show, I just knew at some point you were going to fucking backtalk me, and it just so happened that it happened now. Right? So I knew that was going to happen. I took the point away.
That's paradox. That's a
so I should had I not taken the point away, you wouldn't have bitched, right?
I would not. Yeah, I would not have been.
You still would have lost the point.
Still would have lost the point, though. Yeah, exactly.
No, paradox. You're creating a black hole, sir.
I've created a time loop.
That's the perfect sound effect for black hole creation.
And not only that, but he also got it fucking wrong.
Fight.
Thanks to Simon Dan for
Fight.
everyone.
Listen, I've got something I want to send to you. I want you to put the clown face, and what I'm sending you together. Put those together, and I think it'll be an even better little clip.
Okay.
It's Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand says it's called Blue Waffle. Guys, I read the super chat out because I do that for everybody. I will now follow that with a PSA.
Don't do it.
Do not Google search.
No.
Do not Google search Blue Waffle.
Nope.
Do it.
Irish. Fight. You guys have just lost fucking all fucking respect
well,
I've
actually,
ever
guys,
had for human beings.
There's a new video going around. It's about these girls, and they're doing something with a cup for COVID-19 to show how quick it can be transmitted. So if you want to learn about some COVID-19, just go and search 2 girls in 1 cup.
Yep.
You'll
Or
never
if you
guess.
want to see something even more creepy, www.onlyfans.com/PhD Tony.
Yeah.
What that man can do with a pineapple.
I'm an
what that
OnlyFan.
man
I can
do with a
confirm.
pineapple is amazing. His pineapple skills, dude. Sideways, as he said. Amazing.
Saddam Hussein would be envious of you, Tony.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are performers in Southeast Asia who think they're impressive with ping pong balls. Well, let me tell you.
That is the worst and best answer you could have ever given at the same time. 100%.
He can do it with a basketball. His butthole's so big.
Or, hey, here's another suggestion. Oh, this would be an actual pretty good one. If we did the name of the show, and I haven't come to a final. I like Around the Dome. Okay, so that right now is the name of the show, but we're gonna come to a conclusion tonight.
Yep.
And I forgot what the name was of the other one that I was just thinking about. Jesus Christ, it was so good.
But
you ever have those moments?
You have to admire the sphincter strength involved, right? I mean, it's not every man.
I remember.
It's not every man who can peel and then crack open a coconut like that, right? I mean,
That's pretty strong.
No, but okay. So the other name of the show that we could call it is the peer review. I like that.
Peer review.
That is good.
Because you know how they always say, but I did have my science peer reviewed by my peers, my friends.
How about the pear review?
One night. The pear review.
Oh, I like that. I like that because it's pear-shaped, like Tony's head.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tony's head is
What
not
pears
shaped
have you been eating?
No, Tony's head is not shaped like a pear. It's shaped like a blown-up condom.
Testicle.
Everybody knows that. Like I bet under that fur right there on his chin, you can see the little nipple at the tip.
It actually looks like a bit. It actually looks a bit like Thanos' scrotum chin. That's why I grow it. It's a bit wrinkly and ball sacky, so that's why I cover it up.
All right, well, fight. Y'all. I guess y'all can probably hear my voice starting to go out now. So, fight. What'd you think about this? Did you like doing this? Was it fun?
I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, it's always good to just come and have these nice conversations where we don't have to deal with the idiots. So yeah, looking forward to doing more of these. Definitely. But I've got a bone to pick with Tony. He says that he's got doing this 1,000 subscriber special, but I just went to his channel, Daniel Pratt, and there's only 279 subscribers.
Yeah. Everybody go report PhD Tony. He's ban evading. He's ban evading.
But the unfortunate thing is, right, when you search Daniel Pratt, obviously you normally get the Pratt, but there's a guy called Daniel Pratt who's trying really hard to put out some decent music, and I feel so sorry for him.
I really want to email that guy, like, dude, please change your name.
Just change your name.
Change your name.
I'd have bring him on. I'd have bring him on for a live interview and explain to him the shithole his mom put him in.
Why his videos
she
get
named
no
him
views.
Daniel Pratt. Why he's getting mass disliked.
Why everyone's coming to his channel and going, "You're a dick."
Could you imagine Could you imagine, like, at the next Christmas, right? This guy shows up to Christmas and his mom goes, "Merry Christmas, Daniel," and she's like, "Fuck you. It's your fault my music career can't get fucking started. You know, like, you named me fucking Daniel Pratt. Everybody fucking hates me because of that name."
Yeah, he needs to change.
Man,
Daniel, not that.
You guys
Pratt.
mind if I make a quick announcement before I go?
Yeah, I do
You're
mind.
finally coming out?
Go ahead, because PhD Tony's a winner, but you can go ahead. I'll let you interrupt
That's
his
fine,
victory
I'll do.
speech.
So yeah, fuck Tony. So there's a thing that I'm going to be doing on my channel soon called Irish Coffee. So I'm now working from home again, so I've got more time to do videos and stuff like that. So I'm going to be looking at doing a short daily podcast. It'll either be just me or me with some guests, called Irish Coffee. So if anybody out there ever wants to chat about anything, it can be politics, flat Earth, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, I'd love to have some people on. So if there's anybody out there that does something interesting for a job or wants to talk about something, just hit me up on Discord or my email, irishdemonvids@gmail.com. And yeah, I'll be looking to get that kicked off this week. So yeah. Thank you.
Johnny, do you need a second outro as well?
No, I'm good with the first one.
You sure? I mean, I don't want to look like I'm giving too much time and like I don't want to be seen as somebody that's giving preferential treatment to the Irish dipshit for making 2 outros, not getting all of it out in one outro, interrupting the flow of the show, and just in general being a demon.
No, like I said, I'm good. I don't need double treatment.
Fight. Yeah. I know you need fucking extra time, but I'm going to go ahead and pass you up and kick it over to Tony, the winner. Tony, you won tonight, man. Congratulations. Thank you for being on the show. Show yourself out, and we're going to walk out after that.
That was a great outro, Tony. Thanks very much.
It's about all I deserve. Thank you very much for having me on. I really had a blast. I do have a channel, please, and I will have a special coming up on this Saturday for the rest of the world. Early Sunday morning for the Australians. Yeah, so I hope to see you then. Thank you for that. That is simply not correct.
I don't know who's doing it, but whoever's doing it's getting negative points at the beginning of next game. I'm just saying, and I can see y'all. Fuck that! I'm watching the goddamn volume meter going up every time. Yeah, fight starting off with -3 in the next game, y'all. Just letting you know. Go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry.
PhD Tony was such a potty.
And I'm hoping to have a video out about entropy and why the atmosphere doesn't need a container. Anyway, I'll get out of your hair. Thank you very much.
Well,
and you guys,
I guess. What?
The guys in the chat rule. That's all. That's all
yeah, no, they do.
Yes,
they do. They are amazing.
What about the girls?
So yeah, the girls are amazing too.
The guys in the chat rule, but they are in turn ruled by the girls in the chat. The women in the chat, the ladies in the chat.
Guys rule, girls drool. That's all I gotta say.
Behind every great man, there's a woman with folded arms.
Yep. Every day.
And a frying pan.
I was about to say a fucking wooden spatula. Shit. I mean, you guys are... Y'all have nice ways. If Emma just stands behind you and folds her arms and that motivates you to do something you don't want to do, then you would never make it in Texas. Texas women be all over you. You'd be the hottest commodity on the.
Have you met my wife? Have you ever met a Scottish woman?
You ever met a Texas woman?
Yeah.
No. There's nothing on a Scottish woman. Dude, you do not fuck with Scottish women. Well, actually,
no, you do not. Yeah, you don't fuck with Scottish. Hey, my auntie's Scottish. You don't fuck with Scottish women, man. They'll fuck you up. Scotland, where the men are men and the women are men. Yeah. Oh, doesn't your wife have a...
I'm coughing about that.
Yes, my wife does have a YouTube channel. I demand that everyone go and subscribe to Emma Reads Reddit right now.
Emma Reads Reddit.
Let's see if we get up to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the month.
Let's do it.
I already have.
Right, I couldn't find it yesterday.
Try it again.
Emma Reads Reddit. It's just.
All right. Well, I think that's going to... Care to have a third outro?
Why, yes, please.
All right. Let's see. We have another super chat that came in for $2 from Jessica Skeptic. Said, team, you're on dishes and trash tonight, FYI. Okay, well, since it's my night to do dishes and trash, if you'll just please put my sandwich in the fridge and I'll be late from work. Just do the dishes and trash, and I'll eat my sandwich later. But thank you for making it in advance.
Are you sure there isn't a typo there? Are you sure that doesn't say "Team, you are trash tonight"?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's meant to say.
I am dishes and trash tonight. That's what it is.
All right.
Well, again, guys, thank you everybody for coming out and having a good time tonight. Originally, we did have planned to talk about the second half of the presidential debate on double speed. I don't know. I just made an executive decision that was probably going to be too boring for my liking tonight. And this turned into the shit show I needed it to be, to kind of, pick me up and bring me out of my fucking rut or whatever I'm in. It was a nice change to get up here and bullshit and not talking about something serious. Plus, I got a chance to put my game show through an impromptu test, which is the only way you will ever know that you are ready for something, is to test out what you think you understand. Today, I did that. I know that I wasn't completely ready, but we did it impromptu, and these guys were amazing. So be sure to go out there and subscribe to Irish Demon, subscribe to The Plot Hole, subscribe to PhD Tony, unsubscribe to FTFE. That's what you got to do, man. Subscribe to me, unsubscribe to everyone else in this world, except for the other three gentlemen on here, but Fight the Flat Earth. No, I'm just kidding. Subscribe to Fight the Flat Earth. He's an amazing person. Thank you for everybody that was able to super chat. If you aren't, all you got to do is share the video. That's really liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the video. Those 4 things right there are absolutely the best ways to help out your favorite content creator, especially if you're not in a position to financially support, like NANA with his $5 saying, "Team is a little intimidated by the Plot Hole, PhD Tony, and Irish Demon." Where I need fucking a citation on that one, NANA. And then he ends it with Hail Satan. Yeah, I need
Hail
citation on the intimidation factor, because as far as I'm concerned, I can't, they were almost a whole person. If J.L. Warren would have showed up, they would have been one entire good thought. That's what would have happened if he showed up. But unfortunately, we only got 3/4 of them, and one of them was only here for half the time. So you do the math on that kind of fucking disrespectfulness that goes on in their community of loved ones. Do you guys, do the three horsemen of the bearded apocalypse have anything to say?
The 3 horsemen of the bearded apocalypse. Yes, I had fun.
We do have a regular show on Sunday mornings, American time, Sunday evening Australian time, called the 4 Beardsmen of the Apocalypse, where we basically do this. Last week, we were fortunate enough to feature a video by Jess that was, I don't know, just a masterpiece for those people who want things to get better in the community. I really recommend you check it out because she expresses some really wonderful sentiments in it. So I just wanted to give her a shout out. Apart from the ones I always give her for just making streams fun.
Yep. You can do it every Sunday. I think this Sunday we're on Irish Demon's channel.
Correct. We I don't know what we're going to talk about this Sunday. Last Sunday we kept it super lighthearted and just had a laugh. The week before, if you want to see myself and PhD Tony really get into it, see, Tony gets fired up, and I just keep pouring gas on it. Basically defending Donald Trump, which makes Tony and J.L. Warren really angry. And it's a lot of fun. I love winding those 2 guys up. Johnny O just laughs at us all, and it is a we have a good time. We always have a really good laugh. So yeah, we'd love to have some more people over there and come have a chat. It'll be a lot of fun. So this Sunday, we're going to be on my channel. So keep your eyes open for that. It's going to be fun.
All right. Well, that's awesome. This fucking ignorant person is calling me. I'm about to put her on block. Yeah. Not now, Mom. I can't talk, okay? Bye. It's not my
Pizza
mom.
guys
It's just some
outside,
random
like, what?
person. So, I mean, they
Pizza
have a
guys
legitimate
outside, like,
argument. I told them I would talk to them tomorrow, but they want to continuously call me tonight. So, unfortunately, they're just gonna have to deal with tomorrow.
It's only a day away.
Yeah, right. It's only a day. I told him, I said, hey, I ain't got time. I was like, okay. I said, I understand, and we'll talk tomorrow because I understand. I'll get you to a resolution and what you're talking about, because it's something from my old business. It's somebody who, who has a question about a few things that they paid for, but my business is not open anymore. So all that was done by a credit card company, and they can easily get their money back from their credit card company. But at the same time,
you don't know who Ethel Merman was, do you?
yeah, and at the same time, this could be any person. This could be just some person calling saying, "Oh, I paid, this. I want my money back." Well, go get your money back. It's not a problem. In fact, all the credit card companies understand that we don't that we close down our business so that if a customer does ask for a refund, they can easily get it. But she wants to discuss why that she wants to discuss why she wasn't able to get all of her services done pre-COVID.
Because you closed?
Pre-COVID, yeah. And I've been closed for 2.5 years, guys. 2.5 years. Okay. So.
That's some awesome foresight on your hand.
Yeah. That's some awesome. Exactly. I planned this all out in advance.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah.
But it's funny though. But every other customer that ever made a purchase that wanted to get money back all got money back. It's never a big deal because I don't even handle that. That's all done through a processing company. So, and then they have I don't want to get into the business, but the way the credit card companies work is if a business gets a chargeback, there's nothing you can do to stop the credit card company from taking the money back from you. I mean, they're going to take the money back from you. So, all right. NANA for $6.66. Missed the $6.66, but still eat it. LOL. Hail Satan. What did I miss? Did I miss one of your super chats? Let me go back and look. I think I read that one. Iron Man beats Batman any day of the week. Hail Satan. I'd read that one. Oh, and $6.60 for Little Plot Hole. I think I read that one too, but I might have missed that one. Yeah, for Little Plot Hole. Aw. Poor little bugger. All right. Well, thank you guys, everybody, for coming in. And sorry for that interruption at the end. Hope you guys learned something about businesses. Yeah. Get a good credit card processing. Yeah. Get a good credit card processing company. That's what I'll tell you, because they'll make it to where there's no responsibility on your end. You just collect money and pay money, and that's it. All right. Anybody want to have anything else to add?
No. We're good.
All right. I think that's where we're going to end it today. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a great night. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.